And Todd Newcomb. Hi.
Hi, Todd.
You know, Carrie, who's listening in Mapleton right now, you'll be shocked.
In Mapleton?
Yes, in Mapleton.
Mapleton.
Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Oh.
He retired from Hazard County, now lives in Mapleton.
He now lives in Mapleton.
Well, he if he's in Mapleton, he's under the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Under the.
I think all of them. Well, not Tom Wopat and the other one, but the.
So who are we
Sorrel
celebrating
Brook.
with?
Well, I was grasping at straws. It would have been Waylon Jennings' birthday today
Oh, I see.
had he not died
Okay.
in 2002.
All right. I can safely say I never saw 5 minutes of the Dukes of Hazzard.
Bill Allred, shame on you. That show is cultural and wonderful.
But Todd, I looked at what it was about, and I heard the song, and I said, nope, not for me.
Being about 12 when that show was existing, it was perfect for my
Coming by here
demographic.
just any moment now. I can feel it in my bones.
Just great characters.
I'm pretty sure he's gone.
I think
yeah,
they're all gone except for Daisy.
The Duke Boys and Daisy.
The Duke Boys and Daisy are the only ones who are still.
There is a funny line in
they're
that
all,
song.
They're all
though.
racist.
I was just looking at that song. There's a funny line in the song.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
It's very clever, I think, because
Oh, yeah, he
so
says-
Waylon Jennings wrote it, and he'd apparently been the narrator for some movie, and they liked that, so they say, hey, let's get him to narrate this show, The Dukes of Hazzard. He says at the end of it, I'm a good old boy, my mama loves me, but she don't understand. They keep a showing my hands, but not my face on TV.
Because the opening sequence is.
Yeah, it shows him playing only the guitar.
They don't
And you
show
can
it.
Yeah,
listen to
I do. I have seen that, and
And that verse was added. We're going down the rabbit hole now, kids. That verse was added when eventually that song got released as a single, because in the normal TV theme, he doesn't have that. It's it's like a 90-second song,
Yeah.
or even less for the TV.
he didn't do the whole thing for the
now.
TV.
So I think they added that lyric to make a song out of it a little bit.
They
if
should.
could.
They should have had him do. I should have done the whole thing.
We had cop cars to wreck. We needed time for that.
But
We needed to watch
didn't
the
they do-
General Lee jump over
But
rivers.
didn't they do some collage of thing at the beginning of the before
Yeah.
they got right into the show? A collage.
It was
of
cars jumping.
scenes and stuff long enough to long enough he could have sung that song, right? Or most of it.
Well, the song's 2 minutes. So that's a little long for an intro.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a bit long.
We had cop cars to crash. We had Daisy's legs to admire when we were 12.
That's
And,
a cultural icon. They actually end up calling these shorts Daisy Dukes.
Yeah. And the whole show, it's kind of racist and stuff. But
Yeah.
But there
Kinda.
were, but listen, they had one of the guy that plays Boss Hogg, Sorrel Brook, is apparently
I think it's Book.
Sorrel Book.
I think it is.
Anyway, he's like this wonderful actor who has
A lot
you
of
know,
credits.
Yeah,
and-
like you'd be impressed with him, and he did great as Boss Hogg.
but it's okay with you because it's okay with you if it was just kind of racist.
Well, listen,
Well, I mean, the actors are more racist than the show was.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
I'm not.
true.
So, I don't. I can't speak to it
The
because
show-
I don't know if it's racist or not.
Yeah, the show itself, aside from the flag,
Confederate flag. on
Confederate
the-
flag on the car.
That's pretty.
See, but we had in our family, my parents had a '69 Dodge Charger, which that's what the car was, and those were hot rods. It was a fun show for kids that liked cars and
things that were just kind of racist.
yeah, and breaking the law and running moonshine and learning how to not drive.
And both Tom Wopat and who's the other guy?
John Schneider.
John Schneider.
Yeah,
Schneider's
he's
the worst.
He's a turd.
They're
Yeah.
I think both of them are, aren't they?
Wopat is
I
not
don't know.
great, but Schneider is certainly.
Schneider steals. the
Schneider is a
spotlight.
loud and proud turd. He's
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
and I wonder what Daisy's doing these days.
Same thing that those two are.
Probably going to
Conventions.
conventions.
They go to
yeah.
conventions,
Rodeos.
signs autographs, and that's
Yeah.
how they make their money.
State fairs,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
But the real hero of the show, Bill, was Cooter.
Now wait, did he?
He was the mechanic.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I was thinking he ran for political office. And
He
won.
might be nuts. Yeah.
Yeah,
he probably
I think
is.
he was
He
a
was-
bit of a turd too.
Yeah.
Was he a congressman at one point? Or am I? I'm
God
thinking
help
of
us,
Gopher.
probably.
No, Cooter was in politics.
Was
Yeah.
he?
Although my wife makes a good point. Name something that wasn't racist in the 70s
That's
and
true.
80s.
It all was.
Yeah.
God.
Magnum PI wasn't.
I was watching a clip of one of the Dirty Harry movies, and
Wow.
and it's like whenever there's bad guys, most of them are black.
Yeah.
and it's just so bad.
Duke boys. They'll be coming by here just any moment now. I can feel it in my bones. I just can't wait to get.
So he was the deputy, right?
The sheriff. No, Enos was the
Enos was the deputy.
Carrie, remember the spin-off?
He got his own show.
Yeah, and it failed.
Yeah. They might as well have called it McLeod. That's what the show was. It was Enos in the big city or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a terrible.
And they're like when you go back and watch them, it's just
It's-
awful.
Catherine Bach. Oh, Denver Pyle. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, Denver Pyle. He was a activist and socialist, and I think he was blackballed for a while in Hollywood. Ben Jones, I think. He became a congressman. He was Cooter, and he did. Yeah, he served for 4 years in the United States House of Representatives, and then everybody realized what a turd he was.
Yes.
They didn't vote for him again.
If you're going to watch one episode of The Dukes of Hazzard,
Yeah. Okay.
just one,
Okay.
it should be the one where the space alien shows up.
Oh God.
Because
Is
it's a little person painted up and with a helmet. He looks like Gazoo almost from the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Now, is this in the later seasons where
No, this
the
was-
stars weren't even there?
Why?
This was the actual Dukes. This wasn't the
The replacement Dukes,
Dukes.
that we can't afford them anymore. Dukes.
Why was there a space alien?
I don't know.
Here's
It was the 70s writers'
Yeah,
room. They
that's
were
what
all
you-
drunk,
So here's a fun story about the Dukes of Hazzard and my mom, who, God bless her, I love her. So in Utah, it was on KSL Channel 5. That was the CBS affiliate at the time. And they elected to move that show to 10:40 p.m. instead of its normal, like, 8 p.m. primetime slot.
Why would they do that?
I think they said, well, because it's bad, and they were showing something else, and I can't remember what it was. And anyway, my mom because back then you didn't have a VCR, so we couldn't watch it unless we tried to stay up late, and that was hard because we're kids. And so my mom gets out her pen and writes this letter to KSL.
A strongly worded
and
letter.
she says, "You call yourself a family station. My boys, ages 12 and 10, just love watching the Dukes of Hazzard. And how dare you? You guys say that that's bad, but yet you show Dallas or whatever."
Yeah.
So she was on it, man. Do not mess with Vianne.
I was just looking up the actor who played Cooter, James Best.
Yes.
He was in hundreds of movies.
Oh, yeah.
No, James Best was the sheriff.
James Best is. I'm looking at it right here. James Best.
Hang on.
Pretty sure.
Well, I think James Best was Sheriff Roscoe.
James Best was Roscoe, I believe.
Yeah.
James.
Yes, he was Roscoe.
Listen, Bill, I've seen it every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't try to argue with it because, as
Exactly.
I said, I've never seen more than 5 minutes of it.
Oh, he was in The Killer Shrews, which is a Mystery Science Theater classic.
Yeah. I was just looking at James Best. He's done hundreds of movies.
Yeah.
He acted with Mamie Van Doren.
I'll bet he did.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, that's it for today. Now, we'll take a break here, and then we'll come back. And if you would like to say hello to Todd Newcomb, for instance.
Hello.
You can check in on the Radio from Hell show. All you got to do is call us, 877-602-9696. That's 877-602-9696. You can also text us if you'd want to check in that way. That's 33986.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. What are they?
Go ahead.
No worries. So one is called The Movies That Moved Us, where we interview guests about a movie that they have loved, that has had an impact on their life, and just, talk about, how many times they've seen it, what parts that they love the most, what really transformed them.
Okay.
And that one is a lot of fun. But the one that I think I like more personally, just me and two of my best friends, we have one called Cinema Bums, where we just kind of like a book club challenge each other to one movie a month. So then we end up watching 3 movies. And I started it just because I wanted my best friends to watch RRR.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, phenomenal. And they've never seen it. And so I'm like, okay, this is the only way we can get it is if I challenge them to watch this, but then I've got to watch whatever they want to watch. And it's been great. I've really been introduced to some fantastic movies that I'd never seen before. Like I had never seen The Thing, and one of them challenged me to that, and I loved it.
Okay.
And so
RRR is great, and I try to get people to watch it, and then they tell me that's like over 3 hours. That's a commitment. I said, yes, it is, but if you do it in small bites, it will pay off.
And is it all action?
Yes.
Is it 3 hours of action?
It is action. It is music. There's musical
It is.
numbers.
Wow.
I haven't watched it because it
That's
looks
friendship.
exhausting.
There's a guy. They fight zoo animals.
Okay.
I mean,
and it goes by not like 3 hours because
Okay.
it is
like I said,
adrenaline filled and story filled. It's great.
if you were to take a week and watch a half an hour at a time,
Okay.
You know.
I can watch it in chunks.
you will thank me. Because you'll be sitting there with your mouth agape going, I can't believe they just
How
did
did
that.
they do this? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And you can find both of these on Spotify. And, if you ever want to be a guest, we would love to have you for the movies that move us.
See, here's the thing. I wouldn't be
we
able to.
also-
I wouldn't be able to pick just one movie. Is the problem?
Yeah.
I know.
That's
Well, we can have you multiple times.
Do
So.
you, what is
never know.
what is your most referenced movie? Like you
Yeah.
have most people say this is the movie that
This
moved
is the
them.
movie. Yeah.
And see, we're small enough. We haven't done a whole lot, so we can't really say that everyone has come with the same movie.
Right.
It's really been interesting. We just interviewed a guy who is a French teacher in Provo, and he introduced us to this film called The Choir, or The Chorus in French. And it's just about this like French teacher who goes to this all troubled boys home and then teaches singing and just finds out that some of them really have a talent for it. And it's just great.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks.
All right. Well, good luck, Quince.
Thank you.
All right. From the Everybody Has a Podcast file. Hello. All right. 6:19. Let's get this over with.
All right, I'm for that. We will officially begin the program, and then we will take your check-ins. 877-602-9696 is the number to call us. You can also text us at 33986. The moon is just 0.4% of full. It's a waxing moon. The moon will rise today at 6:04 a.m. Today being Monday. It's the 15th day of June in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Sneak a Kiss Day.
Oh.
You know, a little playful moment when people surprise somebody with a special, quick, sweet kiss, and then it's on to being served with a lawsuit.
Yeah, a meeting with HR.
It's National Kiss a Wookiee Day, and that's just stupid. It's National Smile Power Day. Don't you hate it when you meet those people who say to you, "Smile"? Why don't you smile? Why don't you smile?
You just smile.
It's a National Megalodon Day.
Oh.
Prehistoric sharks, 50 to 60 feet long. National Lobster Day, and Elder Abuse Awareness Day. I was thinking I'd get a lobster bib and then just wear it everywhere for a week or so. just have you ever seen we would give them to you so you can get the butter on your shirt. Well, we're just good old boys doing the best we can. We're Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. I'm Bill Allred. Gina Barberi is a Lord of Morning Radio in absentia. We sent her on assignment to Japan.
I think she ate sushi.
I didn't see any actual evidence of her eating.
Because on her social media, she's pretending. Yeah, I mean, there's her and
Showed her
sushi.
holding sushi and then a plate of sushi.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Did she eat it? I
I
don't know.
don't
She
think
thinks
so.
she's claiming she did. The post is sort of.
That's who you hear right there. That's Todd Newcomb. He's the program director here at X96, filling in for Gina.
I'm the afternoon guy, 2 to 7. I will be there today again, so
All
I'm
right.
doing double duty.
And let's see, Katie for short is our excellent producer there in the booth behind us. Hi, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
There's Dawson helping out as well. The dog Vax is sleeping there, curled up on his bed.
Sweet
and
boy.
Lakai
yes.
is here in the back
Yes, she
doing
is.
what Lakai does. And now we will go to your check-ins if you've got them.
All right. 877-602-9696. Text check-ins, bus driver Troy, Adam the electrician checking in, hoping everyone had a good weekend. Let's see here. Listening here in Dallas during medical continuing education. The song wasn't better than the lecture. All right. Max Power here. Is the poop deck really what I think it is?
It's all that and more, Max.
Zane in Dallas checking in. Mill Creek Coffee, go Knicks. Hi, Todd.
Hello.
Let's see. Richard, who's not a dick, checking in. Okay, boomers, please no Dukes of Hazzard. Sexist, racist. Might as well have invented MAGA. Please stop. Disgusting stereotypes of the South in our country. Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
And Gen X.
Yeah. Not boomers. It's Gen
But
X.
the level of stereotype and racism is pretty much the same.
Let's see. Kira and Andy checking in. Morning. Sleepless in Sandy. Johnny B checking in over the weekend on King Diamond's birthday. I finished the brick on the last full-size wall of my house just in time to start a new chemo this morning. Mishak Averta checking in. Calvin from the Dell. Mike in Nashville. Brady and Sandy checking in. The weekend went by too damn quick. Calvin from Baltimore checking in. Hi, Todd. I was 14 and Catherine Bach's legs made a big impression on me.
Also, right now, apparently one of the other stations in the building is having a contest, and the keyword is dinner. Text that to 33986, and you might win whatever the hell they're giving away.
All right. Luis from Harrisburg, PA. Katie in Sanpete County checking in. Todd, did you catch the Big Boy 4014 coverage this
I
weekend?
did, yeah. It's all the way back in like Pennsylvania, and they ran a side by side the Big Boy next to another.
This is a
historic
steam
engine, yeah.
locomotive.
Yeah, so-
Did you go see it when it was here?
I saw it when it was here, and that was about a month ago when it came up Morgan Canyon.
So Mike
Canyon and
in
Morgan.
Nashville has sent us this. There's a place in Nashville called Cooters.
Yeah.
Cooters Place.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them.
And I guess you can get drinks and food and then all kinds of Dukes of Hazzard merchandise.
Yay.
I had the Dukes of Hazzard lunch box.
Oh, of course you did.
in elementary school.
Allison Sabo, beautiful day for a walk outside. Tristan from the most west of Jordan's checking in. Chef Roy checking in. Good morning. I'm still contemplating if I'm ready for this week. I'll just smile through it.
Hey, they have a great selection of Confederate flags at Cooters.
Gee, what a surprise.
Shocker.
Eric in Purgatory checking in. I'm going to need a lot of Mill Creek coffee to recover from my Yellowstone vacation. Morning. Me, Lords, and Todd. Michelaverino here. Good morning, Lord. Sean Cap checking in. Tim the Tree Guy. Woodworker Willie. Let's see. Dave of Westbrook checking in. Joe Dirt checking in. I'm going home now because a guy at work got put in jail. Now I have to go work his night shift.
Well,
All right. Mixer driver Shane checking in. Let's see. Everyone is texting in dinner.
yeah,
now.
thanks for that, Todd.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. Infiniteam traffic. My dog, Gypsy Danger, is always underfoot. Narrowly avoided a crash in the hallway. Stay safe out there.
Well, that's from Allison Sabo.
Yes. Shelley and Mary in Far West. Looks like everybody's here.
Okay.
We have to do this now, or we
In a
do
minute.
this
Do what?
show
In a minute.
broadcasting thing that we're
Yeah,
here for?
I mean,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
All right. Traffic.
Not much to report right now. Looks like things are pretty chill. That may change. I will keep you posted about that. It's brought to you by Big O Tires. Summer's almost here. I think it is here as far as driving goes. So be ready for your next adventure at your locally owned Big O Tires with their 64th anniversary sale. Buy 3 Big O brand tires, get 1 free. Plus, they've got the free Protect Plus warranty now through the 21st of this month at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right. Let's see, 6:26. We're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And then Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. They're fine. They're just fine. Coming up. Sports with Amy Donaldson coming up as well at 7 o'clock. She can tell us more about the Knicks game. I know they win, but that's all I know. I depend on Amy to tell me what's going on in
And
sports.
soccer stuff is happening too.
Well, and the big
soccer?
UFC fight.
No. All that and more on the way. Stand by.
Listen.
You brought up the word moist, Nick, as being a word that some people don't like. They don't like the sound of it. It kind of gives them the creeps. And some guy in the chat room sent this list, moist, and 28 other gross-sounding English words that everyone hates.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it's a list, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is from something called the Thought Catalog, and I don't agree with most of this. I mean, there are some words that I kind of go, ugh.
All right.
But moist is not one of them. Number 2, blog. These are words that get under some people's skin. Number 3, lugubrious.
What does that even mean?
It means sluggish and slow.
Okay.
Yoke. Number 4, yoke. That's fine.
Sure.
Number
Again,
5, gurgle. It's fine. There are 2 number 5s here for some reason. Phlegm. Phlegm.
Phlegm.
Phonetically, it's
I
fine.
mean, I don't
but
care
yeah.
for phlegm, but it's is a thing, but the
Yeah.
word is okay.
It's fun to say.
Fetus. Yeah. Now, here's a word. I kind of don't like this word. Curd.
Curd?
Curd.
I don't mind curd.
Like large curd.
That's a fun word.
large curd.
It's a good insult.
Smear.
Wait,
I don't mind smear.
yeah, what's wrong
Yeah.
with smear?
Squirt.
It's one of my favorite beverages.
Yeah.
Chunky.
Chunky?
Oh, that's a good pet name, right? Like, oh, look at that little chunky boy. right there.
Number 12, maggots.
Yeah.
Now here's one. Viscous.
Viscous.
It's viscous.
It's fun to say.
I like it
Viscous.
for the reason people dislike that word. It attacks with the tip of your tongue, right?
Queasy.
Queasy.
Bulbous.
Bulbous is that one's kind
Now
of
here's a pretty good one. This is kind of a creepy word. Pustule.
yeah.
I think that's the first word you've said in this whole list that might elicit a physical reaction from me.
Pustule.
Is that a pustule?
Yeah.
Ooh. And is that pustule festering?
Festering.
Fester.
Is good too,
Fester.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
does
those,
it
Those two are good.
and does it secrete something?
Secretion.
Okay, those three are pretty.
Yeah.
And then we go to 19, munch.
No.
I don't mind munch.
Not at
20.
all.
Now 20, I don't know why, but I've never cared for this word. I don't like to say panties. I don't
I think it's a funny word.
I don't know why, but I just don't like to say the word panties.
Why? It's taboo, maybe,
No,
to some degree?
I don't know. Like, why can't we just say underwear,
Well, we have boxers, so what's wrong with panties?
Well, there's a difference.
I guess.
Are you wearing panties?
What if I am?
I don't care. Number 21, clogged.
Clogged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 22, again, these are English words that people don't like to say, don't like the sound of them. Vomit.
Vomit is, yeah, that's
Jowls.
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 It's not a gross word.
I would say vomit, back to vomit.
Yeah.
On its own, fine. Vomitus.
Vomitus.
That's where you.
That's got some oomph
yeah,
behind it.
you're adding
yeah.
some
Number 24, dripping.
dripping. No.
25, roaches. Roaches.
Roaches.
Roaches.
Yeah.
Just bugs. That's one maybe. 27, mucus.
Mucus is a good one.
Phlegm, I think, is worse than mucus.
You think phlegm
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm a phlegm guy over a mucus,
or a mucus?
bro.
I think if you say mucus with a B, bucus, like you have a cold.
Yeah.
Bucus.
a lot of mucus in my
Oh, I have so much bucus.
Like,
This one, I don't like this word either. Slacks. You wearing slacks?
what don't you like about it? The
I don't know.
imagery
It's
or
just,
the
I don't know.
phonetics?
What about dungarees?
Yes, it's pretty bad too. You can just say pants. You don't have to say, I'm going to wear some slacks. And why are they slacks? I don't understand.
Because they're not jeans.
Yeah,
I
but it's
guess.
not a gross word,
Mm.
right? Is that gross to you?
Yeah. Slurp.
Slurp.
Yeah, and I think that's the end of the list.
Slurp.
Slurp.
Now, see, if we were a real Good Morning show,
Yeah.
we would have been overreacting to most of those, and we didn't.
No.
No.
It's
This is a perfect opportunity to, have some sort of viral thing going where we're all going, "Ew!"
yeah. No, it's to me most of the. I mean, they're just words.
Well, there was those three bangers back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? The bulbous, pustule, and fester.
Secrete.
And secrete.
That's very biblical.
Bulbous.
Right? They're gross, and then it implies like a
Pustule.
plague.
Bulbous pustule.
A texter disappointed that the word crotch isn't in there.
Crotch.
Crotch.
It's not a very. It's not a very. I mean, it's just
Deserves to be there before jowls. What's gross about jowls?
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd replace jowls with crotch.
Yeah, probably. I would too. Now I have words I really like saying, but I don't get an opportunity to say them very often. One of my favorite words is cudgel.
Cudgel is
Yeah,
good.
but when are you ever going to say, I'm going to go get my cudgel and let you have it?
Remind me what a cudgel is?
It's like a little. It's a stick. It's to
Like
beat
a
thing.
club.
Oh,
a
yeah,
club,
I just
to beat
Googled
people
it.
with.
Yeah.
A cudgel.
Nick says impale.
Yeah, it's not gross. It's violent, right?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. Not a lot of those words were necessarily
Somebody
gross.
says they hate the word throbbing.
Throbbing, huh?
Dole whip.
Oh, come on now.
Roses? No, come on.
No.
Oh, that's something different.
Because we can't have our own texting
That's right,
program
yeah.
is why.
Yeah, crotch is not because it's just kind of a crude sort of.
Not over jowls, though. Jowls doesn't belong on there.
No.
That's one thing we agree on.
How about jowly?
Jowly?
You're rather jowly.
Yeah.
Meaning you have jowls?
Sure.
Oh,
Awfully
here's-
close to jolly. So
Here's one. Discharge.
yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
discharge.
Discharge
is-
should be on there.
It's vague enough and medical enough. It lets
Yeah.
your mind wander.
Oh, sputum.
Sputum?
Sputum should be on that list. Yeah,
How do you spell that?
SPUTUM.
sputum.
A mixture of saliva and mucus coughed up from
Yeah.
the respiratory tracts.
Yeah, it's a you just it's when you spit a gob, it's usually sputum.
Sputum.
One of those.
Oh, Mateo Gristle.
Gristle.
Yeah, gristle.
Wasn't there a band? Yeah, there was a band called Throbbing Gristle.
Throbbing Gristle. Gristle's a good one.
Gristle is pretty. Yeah. Penetrate. That's all right.
Gross.
Nah,
It's
nah.
dirty.
No, it's not dirty. You hear it during a football game all the time. They had to penetrate the interior line.
All right. Well, that's
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
there. You go. All right. Well,
Good list.
we will.
This is really high level of entertainment there.
I think so.
High class.
Yeah, this show is so political.
I know.
All right, 6:35 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, well, they're just fine, but one of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
We are giving away. Are we
chicken-
doing the Monster Jam tickets?
Chicken bucket time?
Is
or-
it a chicken bucket? We have a fabulous prize. Does it matter, Katie? Just whichever.
I don't think
right.
she cares.
Cool. Chicken bucket.
Well, so it's but there's stuff in it.
Well, sometimes.
No, we're not going to give away just an empty chicken
No,
bucket.
it's not.
Well, we'll put stuff in it like a shirt and a
Yeah,
mug.
I'll find.
and
Maybe there's something on my desk I can contribute.
Yeah, T-shirts, mugs,
Yeah, all kinds
stuff
of
lying around the place, stickers. So
it's like one of those grab bags. You
never know.
Had a question mark on it, and it was
Mm-hmm.
and it was $5 or
They are highly sought after. I remember at your soiree last week, there was a gentleman there that had he brought his chicken bucket that he'd won and
Yep.
has had you guys sign it. So
yeah.
all right, so there you go. 877-602-9696. And all you got to do is sit through a game of Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine. Right after this Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
our friends at Larson HVAC, most water heaters only have a 6-year lifespan. Don't get caught standing in a cold shower. Save $600 off a new 50-gallon water heater with Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96 for all the sweet deals.
And don't forget, never, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Oliver Tree, chart-topping musician, comedian who skyrocketed to fame after going viral with a track in 2017 called When I'm Down, has died in a helicopter crash in Brazil. He was 32. Tree was among 6 people killed when 2 helicopters collided in Recife dos Bandeirantes in the southwest zone of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, on Sunday morning, according to reports from multiple outlets. The 2 helicopters were flying over an electric vehicle yard when the crash occurred. At least 20 cars were set ablaze after being hit at the crash site. Authorities have stated that an investigation is underway to determine the cause of the crash. Other victims were a bunch of YouTubers known well in Brazil.
Yeah, there was a music producer with him as well. So
Oliver Tree was born Oliver Tree Nickel in 1993, Santa Cruz, California. Initially captured online attention by creating the alter ego Turbo on Vine. He was recognized for his signature bowl cut, which was not attractive, and oversized clothing and eccentric persona. The release of his 2017 single "When I'm Down" boosted him further, leading him. He had an Atlantic Records deal. He was only just in his 30s, 32. Yeah. Donald Trump announced yesterday that the United States and Iran have reached an agreement aimed at ending the war between the two countries.
Have we, though?
It looks kind of like it, yeah. The deal with the Islamic Republic of Iran is now complete. Congratulations to all. I hereby fully authorize the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz, and simultaneously herewith authorities authorize the immediate removal of the United States naval blockade. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, who helped initiate the talks, confirmed that both sides have declared the immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including in Lebanon. The wild card here, of course, is Israel.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen there. Well, that could, as they say, queer the deal. The official signing ceremony will be on Friday in Switzerland. Details of the agreement have not been made public, including whether it contains provisions preventing Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. Trump has repeatedly said that preventing Iran from acquiring the nuclear weapon was the primary reason for the military campaign. It's probably, if they do end up with a deal, it will be almost the same thing that Trump got rid of that Obama had put into place, and it's just horrible to think that all of this death and destruction went on because of a lunatic in the White House.
I'm president and you're not.
And I'm sorry, he's crazy.
He is.
Attempting to, Paul Sharkey lived through decades of sectarian violence between Protestant and Roman Catholic communities known as the Troubles. The Irish have a way of putting things, don't they? Mm-hmm. But thought that bloody phase of Northern Ireland's history was over. But then last Wednesday, he heard loud noise near his house on the Antrim Road in Glengormley on the northwest edge of Belfast. He looked out his window. A van was burning and hurtling toward his home.
Yep.
I mean, it was heading to me. I was panicking. And there was another home ablaze near his. Violence erupted in Belfast after a brutal stabbing attack, after which the authorities charged Hadi Alodid, a 30-year-old Sudanese refugee, with attempted murder. Graphic footage of the assault spread quickly online and was amplified by far-right activists who called for protests and shared plans for roadblocks and locations. On Tuesday night, the violence broke out even more in other parts of the city. Masked rioters setting fire to a bus, cars, and garbage cans. Emergency responders had to escort immigrant families, including a parent with a 2-month-old baby, from homes that had been set on fire. Mm-hmm. They are trying to drive the immigrants out of Ireland. And that by they, I mean extreme right-wing organizations egged on by the likes of Elon Musk online, saying, you see what happens? We get these immigrants in there. We've got to get rid of them. And also echoed by that just one of the stupidest people on television, Brian Kilmeade, on Fox News, also just inciting these people to keep doing what they're doing. 2 people died in a base jumping incident in Moab. The Grand County Sheriff's Office said the incident happened in a remote area of Mineral Bottom. A 50-year-old man who has not been identified yet died at the scene. The second person who died, a man from Moab, was identified as Andrew Lewis. Mr. Lewis is somewhat of a celebrity, an experienced tandem base jumper who documented his jumps as Sketchy Andy Lewis on various social media platforms, and he owns a company called Base Jump Moab. He had accomplished over 4,000 jumps. Lewis performed at the Super Bowl halftime show with Madonna. He judged international slackline competitions, and he traveled the globe as a performer and elite athlete. Lewis also co-founded Moab Swingers, a rope-swinging community based in Moab. At this time, we would just like to release a statement saying that we are so sorry for the family and friends. It was a terrible accident, and we are mourning the death of Mr. Lewis. Not many details about what they were doing and how it happened, but I'm sure those will come out later on tomorrow. A man died after an incident that occurred while scuba diving at Bear Lake on Saturday. 56-year-old Greg Jonas from West Valley City was scuba diving 90 to 100 feet deep on Cisco Beach when the incident occurred.
I know this guy.
You do?
Mm-hmm. He was a regular at the comic book store. I'd see him just about every Wednesday.
Huh. And finally this, Smashed on the Rocks at Sunrise Cove Marina will attempt to, it's a bar. Smashed on the Rocks is what it's called.
That's what it's called?
Yeah. Will attempt to create and serve the world's largest Bloody Mary on Saturday, July 4th, standing more than 6 feet tall and containing over 300 gallons. The event is part of the Marina's annual Blessing for the Fleet. We wanted to do something big for America's 250th birthday. This is the Bloody Mary will be served free to guests aged 21 and older while supplies last. The current record, by the way, of the largest Bloody Mary on record is it's held in Canada. So hopefully the America can claim that title back with the world's largest Bloody Mary.
How do you feel about sharing a communal Bloody Mary?
Fine. Absolutely fine. I'm all for it. All right, that's it.
We got a couple of minutes here.
Oh, we do? I thought I saw you wave your hand for
No,
time.
I was pointing at the picture.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what
I was pointing at pictures of Greg.
Okay, I got another thing here. Let's see. Bob Dylan in the news.
Huh?
Bob Dylan has turned 80 years old, and he has given his insight into the positives and negatives of aging, saying, well, you outlive the clocks that have been chasing you. You outlive the clocks that have been chasing you. The iconic artist contributed to a piece in the New York Times on the occasion of Trump's 80th birthday with a selection of octogenarians giving their perspectives on what it meant to hit that milestone. So they just contacted celebrities who were hitting 80. Dylan, he's 85 now.
Oh.
He opted not to address Trump directly or reference his politics, but instead gave a thoughtful reflection on his own experiences. The best thing about turning 80 is that you outlive the clocks that have been chasing you. It's freedom from that lie that anything was ever under control. You don't chase the parade anymore. You're an old king from some vanished country. You're harder to program. He also pointed out some negatives, adding, the old fire in your heart still tells you to do this and that, but your body says, we already did that. Also, nothing surprises you. It sounds like a luxury, but it's not. You've run out of illusions. There it is, Bob Dylan on what it means to turn 80 years old.
Wow.
There you go.
All right. Weather and traffic, please.
Brought to you by Shriners Hospital. The most advanced scoliosis procedures are born at Shriners. They deliver access to the world's best doctors for nearly every pediatric orthopedic condition. The most amazing care anywhere begins at shrinerschildrens.org. Weather doesn't matter. Weather is going to be beautiful and in the 70s for days. This is nice. We like this week. And traffic, we've got a little bit of an issue on northbound Foothill Drive at about I-80 eastbound. Right there. It's backing things up just a little bit. This is on the right shoulder, which is blocked, and some slowage in that particular part of the area.
What?
Thank you. I got to go.
Oh, that's Frank. Hi. Frank Christ is here. Frank Christ in the studio with us, the Grim Reaper, the Reaper of celebrity souls.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Really sad.
Are you all right, Todd?
This cold air is making me cough a little bit.
Are you fine, Todd?
Fine, just fine.
Well, good.
That cough kind of worried me for a moment.
Theoretically.
Frank is... he reaps celebrity souls, and we were just looking at we were talking about the Dukes of Hazzard earlier, Frank. You took a lot of those people, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did.
Did they all go willingly? I'll bet Denver Pyle put up a fight.
Denver Pyle put up a fight. Everybody else was pretty relaxed about it. James Best just kind of slumped over.
Yeah.
Got right in the sidecar.
How about what's his about Sorrel Book?
Sorrel Book?
Uh-huh.
I had to bring the extra large sidecar for Sorrel. And he kept holding on to his hat.
Well, of course.
Did he request putting some steer horns on the front of the
No, but
the
he
sidecar?
did. He did request pudding, though.
Pudding.
Yeah.
Is that a common? Is that something that a grim reaper of celebrities can provide?
I cannot provide. I had to break it to him. I'm hovering around. You have to forgive me. I'm here, and I'm also hovering around Mitch McConnell right now.
Oh, yeah, you may be busy.
So you'll have to forgive me. My brain isn't where it's supposed to be.
Death does not provide pudding.
No.
Frank reaps the souls of celebrities.
I see you had a contestant, but he went away.
Oh. Well, but let's get another one then.
We need a contestant.
877-602-9696 is the number to call and win a prize by playing Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Yes, they are fine. Frank is as we've established, the Reaper of celebrity souls. He's and he is, as you would expect a Grim Reaper to be. He's a skeletal figure. He wears the robe. He carries a scythe, and it's his curse to have to reap the celebrity souls because he loves the
I
celebrities.
love our precious celebrities. Everything they say and do is right.
It hurts you when one of them dies, right?
Yes.
But we have the game, Frank Chris Presents. And do we have a contestant now?
Amy Donaldson is here to play.
Oh, really?
She's going to play.
She's always wanted a Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
I didn't know I could win. I thought I was ineligible, but I'm down.
No, you're not. You're only a what do they call a part-time employee?
Okay.
Or
You're not even
a contract.
I'm like a volunteer.
You're like a contract.
I'm a groupie that you let come on the radio.
She's a donor. Wait.
Yeah.
She donates her time.
So Amy's going to play. Frank Chris Presents. They're fine. They're just fine. Amy, I'm going to give you a chance to take a chicken bucket home with you. Frank has given me a list of actors, 4 actors. 3 of them on the list are.
They're just fine.
But one of them Frank had to take, and you determine the dead celebrity, you'll win the prize. Because it's Elder Abuse Awareness Day, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies that deal with the lives and problems of elderly people. All right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Number 1 is James Fox. His 2 brothers, Edward and Robert Fox, are also actors. Some of James' film credits include The Servant, King Rat, Those Magnificent Men, Their Flying Machines, Thoroughly Modern Millie, and Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. as Holmes. His old person movie, The Remains of the Day. An aging butler looks back at his decades of flawless service to a British lord who turned out to be a Nazi sympathizer.
I love that movie.
Number 1, James Fox. All right. Number 2, Charlotte. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte Rampling is number 2. She gained notoriety for art house films, including Visconti's The Damned and Liliana Cavani's The Night Porter. She went on to star in many films, including Stardust Memories, a Woody Allen movie, The Verdict. I think it was Paul Newman in that. Long Live Life and Young and Beautiful. Her old person movie is called 45 Years. As a couple prepares to celebrate their 45th wedding anniversary, the body of the husband's first love, who died in a Swiss glacier decades ago, is discovered perfectly preserved in ice. Number 2, Charlotte Rampling. Number 3, Isabelle Huppert, a French actress who appeared in more than 120 films, most notably in starring roles for her performance in Elle. She was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actress. Her best-known English-language films include Heaven's Gate, The Bedroom Window, I Heart Huckabees, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Her old-person movie, Amour. An elderly retired music teacher caretakes for his wife after a stroke leaves her suffering from progressive physical and mental deterioration. Number 3, Isabelle Huppert. And number 4, James Darren. Starred in the Gidget movies, The Gene Krupa Story, The Guns of Navarone, and Diamond Head. As a teen pop singer, he had hit singles including Goodbye Cruel World. He was Dr. Anthony Newman in The Time Tunnel, and he was a regular as Vic Fontaine on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. His old person movie, Lucky, a 90-year-old atheist veteran lives in a remote desert town, but after a sudden fainting spell, he's forced to confront the reality of his own mortality. Number 4, James Darren.
This is hard.
I know. Which one of those actors is dead?
I'm trying to figure out who would be first. I'm gonna go with number 3.
Isabelle Huppert?
Mm-hmm.
No, she's 73.
She's fine.
She's
the
only
youngest. 70. She's the youngest.
She's the youngest of those actors.
Just
yeah.
fine.
It would help if I only know the first movie. So the old person movie. I've only seen one of the old person movies. So
So let me give you a second chance here. Is it James Fox? Is it Charlotte Rampling? Or is it James Darren?
Number 4. That was my second choice.
This is James Darren.
Because of the Gidget movies. I don't know the old person movie, so I was like...
He died a couple of years ago. He was 88 when he died. Charlotte Rampling is 80, and James Fox, who was in the movie you knew, 87.
Well, I'm like, James Fox is one I'm going to know, and I haven't heard. But
James Darren was wonderful on Deep Space
I'm not
Nine.
as up on the celebrities as Gina, so I can't. But
Well, you get...
That was hard.
But you still get the chicken bucket.
All right.
All right?
Only 2 strikes. You get 3, right?
Those are some interesting sounding movies, though.
Mm-hmm.
45 years, I'd never heard of it, but finding the dead woman in a block of ice... Or the dead...
the Lucky one sounded good, too.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I have to go check on some celebrities today. They're having their birthdays.
Who's that, Frank?
Well, Courtney Cox is 62. I'm sure she's fine.
She's spry.
Yes, Helen Hunt is 63.
Mm-hmm.
Someone named Wade Boggs is 68 today. I don't know who that is.
That's a baseball player.
Baseball? Oh.
Baseball?
You don't do You don't do sports figures.
I don't do sports
Well, it
figures.
depends how famous they get, right?
Well, yes. If it's like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I would do that.
because he was in some movies, too, yeah.
Oh, but Jim Belushi is 72.
Just leave Ed Brass alone, though. He's good. Birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Ed.
Eat cake, Ed.
He did.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
We have another issue. We got that situation that is on up on Foothill on east near Jesus. What? Northbound.
What?
Don't drive.
It's up there, northbound Foothill. And then a situation, some emergency maintenance occurring at 33rd South, right around 8th East. They've got everything kind of down to like one lane in both directions.
Todd, when that happens to you, I think you should just go.
I've had a hell of a week. All right. So, anyway, yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, we're good.
That good?
All right. Yep.
All right. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. Amy Donaldson has sports right after this short break. KXRK Provo.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Tore. T-O-R-E, tore. Today we find the mayor of Mona, Don Criddle, and his boy Denver a few miles south of Mona in the town of Nephi, Utah. They're about to order some lunch at the one-man band diner. Again, the word is tore.
Denver, I don't want this trip to Nephi to turn into a day-long saga. I get uncomfortable if I have to spend much time here in the city. I want to get in and get out and get back to Mona as quick as we can.
I know, Daddy. I can see you're already getting the sweat.
I know. Being in this urban setting makes me nervous. So to save time, you order us some lunch while I run over to the plumbing supply store. Order me a ham sandwich and an orange soda. I'll be back by the time the food gets here.
Okay, Daddy, we'll do. Ham sandwich and orange soda. I'm going to get a taco salad and a chocolate milk. The salad comes in a tortilla bowl, and I'm going to eat the bowl.
That's fine. I guess the phone ordering system here is broke, so here comes the waiter. You order, and I'll be right back with the stuff I need to fix that turlet.
I'm really sorry about that, Daddy. I didn't know that you could not flush grass clippings.
Well, now you do. Just order, all right? Back in a flash.
All right.
So you ready to order, or do you need to wait until the old guy comes back?
No, I'm ready. He told me what he... Hey, you
Meet what, kid?
You're not no waiter.
That's gonna come as a surprise to my boss here at the one-man band diner. Come on, kid. What do you and the old guy want?
You're Benny the Egg from 1493 and a half KVOM, right? You're Benny the Egg who does the morning show with Captain Breakfast. I know it's you, because I seen you when I took a tour of the radio station with my scout troop. You signed my scout scarf.
I was Benny the Egg, kid. But since somebody stole our broadcast tower, me and the captain can't do a show, and so I have to make some scratch somehow. My uncle owns this place, this one-man band diner, and he give me a job.
Well, Mr. the Egg, I met Captain Breakfast.
Listen, kid, when I'm on the radio, I'm Benny the Egg. When I'm working here, I go by my real name, The name on this tag here on my shirt.
Milton? Milton?
Milton. What of it?
Oh, nothing. Hey, where's Captain Breakfast?
Whatever you order, he's going to make it. I got him a job in the kitchen.
Oh, my heck, Captain Breakfast is here in the kitchen. Can I take a tour of the kitchen?
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Especially if you're in Cottonwood right now enjoying the show. A lot of people in Cottonwood excited to hear sports with Amy Donaldson.
In Cottonwood. All right. Is this sponsored, Todd?
It most certainly is. Beat the heat before it gets worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Schedule now at aereohome.com.
Amy Donaldson Sports. Break.
Well, here she is, Amy Donaldson Sports Break. She's here to talk about sports. Amy is a reporter and a podcaster. Her podcast is called The Coach's Book Corner.
Book Club.
Book Club.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's all local coaches pretty much,
Yeah,
right?
this week it is the new University of Utah offensive coordinator, Kevin McGivern.
And his book is...
So he's talking about the book that his head coach picked, Morgan Scally, Ego is the Enemy.
Mhm.
But he also discusses the Pablo Mastroeni's book from May, which is The Untethered Soul.
Mhm.
So we talk about how you redefine success when everybody wants you to win. And it's been really fascinating conversations.
The Coach's Book Club, you can get that wherever you find podcasts. And I'm really surprised, though, that you have not run into a coach that says, I don't read.
No, I actually have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've just not been on the podcast because he doesn't read.
Yeah, no, I don't read.
But yeah, I thought I've talked to coaches for many years about the books that they read and fiction and nonfiction, and so I was shocked to find out that a very successful coach did not read and would own it. Like, I don't even read news articles, so yeah, okay,
all right,
okay.
So let's do sports.
All right,
yeah, so let's do sports because there's a lot going on. NBA Finals. I mean, I'm just telling you. The Knicks, I've become a huge Jalen Brunson fan in the last about month and a half. If you have the chance to watch some of his interviews, I highly recommend. He is one of the good guys.
He's articulate,
in sports.
is he?
He's articulate. So he's drafted number 33 out of college, right? Wins the NCAA title in 2016 with Villanova. But he's drafted number 33, which is the beginning of the second round, right? It's a huge difference in the amount of money you get going first round, second round in the NBA.
Yeah.
But he was, and there's a really great interview with Charles Barkley where his stepdad and him are talking about nobody predicted this. He actually took a pay cut. He could have made like $100 million more than he did when he re-signed with the Knicks, but he wanted them to have money on the table so that they could sign players around him. And they ended up signing two of his former teammates from Villanova. So there are three of those players who won the NCAA championship in 2016. They're on this team. And then they also did the big blockbuster trade for Karl Anthony Towns, which, most people are saying that's a huge reason they won. But listen, the Knicks in this, we've talked about it, they've been crazy in this postseason. They were behind all the time. The game 4, they were down by 29 at one point, 27 at halftime, 29 in the third quarter. They come back, they win. I mean, it's been quite a ride. They were down in game 5, I think like 16 or 17 points. And Jalen Brunson, who averages about 26, 27 points a game, he ends up with 45 points in that final game. Obviously, the MVP. I think he averaged 32 points in just the finals, the 5 games of the finals.
You think he'll get a raise now?
I don't think he cares. This is the thing about him. And he also has my favorite quote to come out of these finals, and that is, "You're allowed to imagine the worst case scenario. You just have to do something about it."
Oh.
So I love that because so many times in sports are like, I don't think about missing. I don't think about losing. I don't think about whatever, which is a big fat lie. And also said, was talking about being underestimated, right? He's not one of those people who kind of wears it as a badge of honor. He doesn't care, right? He's just there. He feels super lucky to be playing professional basketball. He's a team guy in every sense of the word. Just a super delightful human being. And now to see him be this good in this moment is like, maybe there is a God. I think it's definitely. But they win that last game 94-90.
You mean that's all it would take to prove the existence of God?
For me, I'm easy.
So it's done then, right?
Yeah.
And
it's over.
The Knicks,
and the Knicks
won.
are the champion. First time they've won since 1973.
And the fans didn't tear down New York City.
No, they did.
So they did. Hey, let me just say, the mayor who got in a fight with. We talked about how they couldn't have in Game 3. So the only game they lost was the game that Trump attended at Madison Square Garden. And they didn't. They normally have during these playoffs, all the playoffs, the Knicks will have a thing on the plaza where fans can watch for free. Canceled it because Trump was coming, security concerns. Canceled it for Game 4. We're not sure why. There was a fight between the owners of MSG and the mayor, who decided, okay, that's fine, and they put up a board somewhere else. Yeah. But he also broadcasted on every public transit television.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, he's like, I own stuff. I can do this. So he did that. Or he doesn't own it. He borrowed it from the taxpayers. But anyways, super fun stuff but he also, because he knew they were going to destroy things, he put a couple school buses in Times Square and a couple other places. So
you could set these on fire if you want.
You can jump on these. Maybe they were like not going to run again. I don't know what the deal was. But like,
that's weird. That's funny.
I think though, just thinking outside the box is like it's so interesting. And somebody said this the other day, he's actually just doing his job. And we're so used to politicians not doing their jobs that we think he's amazing because he does his job.
Yeah.
But 1973, I wanted to point out, that was the year before Nixon resigns. It's the year the Paris Peace Accord was signed, ending the U.S. military involvement in Vietnam. Year my brother was born. And it was the year that Roe v. Wade was decided. So just if you're wondering
how long it
has been. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always say, though, like what we want our first. There's some teams that need their first, and we're among them. But hey, 24 hours later, Carolina Hurricanes, they end their title drought, only 20 years, and win the Stanley Cup with exactly the same postseason record as the Knicks.
Really?
16-3. So much about the run was similar. Didn't have Jalen Brunson, but Jordan Stahl at 37, he's the MVP of the playoffs of the finals. Let's see, Rod Brind'Amour, he is the first to win as a player and as a coach. I guess he's not the first, but he's in a very small club. And then the goalie for the Hurricanes, Brandon Busey, he's a rookie. So, there's some good storylines in the Stanley Cup as well. Also, you should pay attention to the World Cup. It's super fun. The U.S. men get one of their most impressive wins ever.
Really?
I loved watching Twitter during and after the U.S. men's game because people who are I don't think they've said a nice thing about the U.S. men's team for 10 or 15 years, are like, was that the perfect game? That were just they didn't know how to respond to them playing so well. They beat Paraguay.
They got 4 goals, which is pretty amazing.
Beat Paraguay 4-1. It's the most they've scored in a World Cup. Let's see.
How are they going to do against Australia, though?
So Australia beat Turkey 2-0. And I want to point something out about these teams. So there's a kid on the U.S. team. His name is, he's a striker, Falarin Balogun. Falarin Balogun. I hate the rhyming thing. He scores two goals, and someone said it was the first time ever. Somebody else said it was the first time since 1933 or something. So go look that one up. I love all the stats coming out about everything and whenever. But anyway, it's been a minute, right? So he scores 2 goals. Gio Reyna scores the third, and the first goal of the match for the U.S. was an own goal from Paraguay. So thank you, Paraguay. But the interesting thing about Balarin is that he was born in Brooklyn, New York. His parents are from Nigeria. They were here on vacation. They lived in the UK, and so he's bounced between. He came up through the Arsenal youth club, but also some of the U.S. teams. So he bounced back and forth between playing for the UK or playing for the U.S. And I think there was about a 6-year stint where he played mostly in the UK's system, their national team system. And then in 2023, comes over to the U.S. for good. And thank goodness, because we need him. He's born on July 3rd, 2001. So 2 or 3 months before 9/11. Yeah, interesting guy. So, and that's somebody said, thank God for birthright citizenship since he was born in the U.S. He is a U.S. citizen. Because they were here on vacation. The airline wouldn't let her fly home. And then Australia, they beat Turkey 2-0. And one of the young men who scored a goal in that game, Nestore Irankunda, he is born in a refugee camp in Tanzania. Parents were fleeing the civil war in Burundi, and he immigrated to Australia and is absolutely beloved in Australia. Super fun to watch, super interesting kid to talk to. The refugees are rocking it. That's all I'm saying.
Good.
And there's really funny videos about how Mexico and South Korea have now formed they cheer for each other. They drink tequila together. There's songs about sombreros and South Korean food, and super, super funny. There's a German guy traveling the country, eating at gas stations, saying he had the best meal of his life, and it was like at a Maverick Center. So and then you get J.J. Watt, former NFL player, puts him up in a hotel in Houston. But he's just traveling the country, and like, is America the greatest country ever? I think so. Like cotton candy and Slurpees and big gulps are like freaking them out. So anyway, somebody loves us. But it was very fun to watch. And then lastly we have the BYU. BYU's at the National NCAA Track and Field Championships in Eugene, Oregon. Taylor Lovell pulls off an upset and wins the steeplechase, 3,000 meter steeplechase. Her time, she was an underdog. I think she had the third fastest time going in, but pretty big underdog. Wins it in 9:21:03, 7 seconds faster than her personal best, which in running is ridiculous. So, and then that helped the team. They finished 12th.
There's another woman who did really well. Set some records. Was that?
I know Jane, the one everyone expected to win, Jane Hedegren. She finished third in her races.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That they expected her to do really well, and
she's dominant. She didn't win in the fall either, though. So just FYI, she didn't win cross country. I think she came in second, and she came in third here. I mean, she's amazing. She's a freshman. She's doing. There's no reason to
What's
worry.
her name? Jane what?
Hedegren or something. I think is that way. It's a different. And then Ben Barton, he earns a national title in the men's decathlon, which is one of Bill's favorite events. It's 10 events over 2 days, right? The thing that's crazy about it is like you have to do like a 100-yard dash and a mile run. Like
when I'm kind of tired, I just do the pentathlon. But, the decathlon is pretty amazing.
I'm just saying that is no
Bruce Jenner.
joke. Yeah.
Was the gold medal decathlon.
Olympic, decathlete. Probably, I mean, he's the most famous, would you say? Decathlete,
I would
for sure.
say,
Yeah. So anyway, Ben Barton wins for BYU, and the men did not do as well as the women, but
Who do you think the Jazz are going to go with the draft coming up?
Lawrence Kidd, I think. I mean, I think if they can, it depends. I think if AJ's available, they'll take him.
Yeah.
I don't think they should. I think they should take Darren Peterson. That's who it is.
Okay.
From Kansas.
I'm excited because Carlos Boozer, his kid, is up,
Yeah.
and Carlos works there. So
and that's my nephews have a bet to see which. And I mean, the hard thing is like you can't. It would be a legitimate thing to think about if you were choosing first, because then there's some like what do they need?
Yeah.
What are they going to go with? But you have to try to guess what the other guys are going to pick first.
Then you
and I think
deal with the leftovers,
I think this class is so. I have heard that Darren Peterson and Caleb Wilson actually had better workouts than AJ, but who knows? Sometimes I think they say things to throw us off the scent too.
Yeah,
so who knows?
We'll see. All right.
But I would like Darren Peterson myself.
All right. Amy Donaldson, AD on Sports, and the Coaches Book Club, wherever podcasts are obtained. There you go.
All right, thank you. Traffic, Todd.
It is brought to you by summer. It's almost here. Get ready for every adventure at your locally owned Big O Tires with their 64th anniversary sale. Buy 3 Big O branded tires, get 1 free. Plus, they've got the free Protect Plus warranty now through the 21st of this month at Big O Tires, the team you trust. Looks like it was a vehicle on fire that has things backed up on northbound Foothill Drive at I-80. So watch out in that area, some slowage from that situation still to come. Other than that, we just got a couple of your usual slowdowns.
All right. Thank you.
All right. We got boners for you to vote here to vote for. We've got boner
What is going on outside?
You've got me doing this now. You know what? The noise you
I hear it's like
some leaf blower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here are the boner candidates you'll be voting for momentarily. Number 1, they weren't worth the $7,000, but they were delicious. Boner candidate number 2, do you have any elections management experience? No? Well, you're hired. And boner candidate number 3, this should make us all proud to be Americans.
All right, boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by.
Listen up, radio. Driving into work, and I was listening to my dad's station, and I heard him recording a commercial, and he was doing a mic check. And here's how he would do his mic check.
So I had 2 excursions yesterday.
You were busy.
Yep. I left here and went from here to the Costco. Had to pick up something at the pharmacy at Costco. And first of all, let me say about Costco's parking lot. You people who use the Costco parking lot are asshats.
Yeah.
All of you.
All of them?
You are jerks and turds, and you are not mindful of anyone but yourselves. And it's not only the people in the cars going to park; it's the people with their carts walking through the parking, and walking, for instance, in the middle of the lane so that you can't get around them. And you're behind them, and you don't want to honk because that would scare them or be rude. But they just walk oblivious down with pushing a cart down the middle of the damn lane. Or you're the person who says, "I'm going to get this parking spot," and I can see somebody is loading their car and is going to pull out.
Yeah, you're stalking for a space.
You sit there, and you block, and so I have to sit behind you.
Well, I don't want to lose the spot.
Because there are people with carts coming up on the other side. It's just...
I've been waiting for that spot,
Gina,
and it's mine, and I'm going to sit here till...
Was it you?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Tough.
I'm speaking for that person.
And again, I restrain myself, and I don't honk, and I don't yell, but it's incredibly rude.
What if that was you?
What if what was me?
What if you were the next in line for the spot and you were waiting for somebody to pull out?
I would not do that.
Then you would never park at Costco. How did you park?
True. That's not true. There are plenty of parking spaces if you are willing to walk for a second. There are plenty of parking spaces. That lot is so enormous. It's never full. Everybody wants to park as close to the door as possible. That's what happens. I would never sit there and wait for somebody to load their damn car and pull out to get the parking spot. That's awfully rude. So anyway, I go into the Costco, and I don't have a card or anything because I'm just going to the pharmacy. But this really surprised me. I'm walking along, and then somebody to the left of me and behind me goes, "Hey, Bill, how's it going?" And I think to myself, I'm wearing a mask. Apparently,
don't you know who you are?
Apparently, they can only see me from sort of behind.
You're recognizable from behind.
Am I? But it just really surprised me. And you know who it was?
Who?
It was Dustin Williams, the Hatter.
Oh. The official Hatter of the Radio from Hell
I need
show?
to go and see him. I need a couple of hats cleaned and blocked.
I said, looked to my left and went, "Oh, hey, Dustin, how you doing?" And he said, "I'm doing great." And he was with some other people, and they're all wearing the orange vests. So Dustin has another job, and he said it, and I didn't quite catch what it was, but he's working with some kind of a crew, construction or something like that.
Hats aren't a full-time gig.
No. But
I better take him some business then.
Yeah.
And he said, "No, we're working on, and my hearing isn't the great. We're working on this crew, but we come in here every day for lunch. Take a break and come in for lunch. So they're working somewhere nearby, And maybe he's working out on the road doing all that Third
That
West.
never-ending Third
I
West
bet that's what it is.
construction.
Because
endless.
It was those kind of orange vests.
I
yeah.
try to avoid that
I do
area at all costs.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, yesterday I pulled out of the Costco parking lot, turned left on 3rd West, intending to get to 17th South and then go up.
Mhm.
But as I look, there's this huge line of
Yep.
cars, and the light at 17th South is blinking. It's not functioning right.
Oh, jeez.
And so what did I do? A U-turn and went to 21st South
Yeah.
and got out of there.
I
But
feel like that construction has been going on for 10 years.
But what was funny about Dustin is that, so he's wearing this orange vest, and he's with these two or three other guys wearing orange
Mhm.
vests, and Dustin has on a really cool hat.
Of course.
Of course.
Like,
Dustin made my hat for when we went to the Breeders' Cup, and I
Mhm.
love that hat.
Mhm.
I need to find other reasons to wear it.
You could wear it here. Wear it every day.
Well, I got headphones. You know, Carrie has the special headphones that you can wear.
Go
with
behind the
hat.
head.
Yeah. Behind the head headphones, which you were afraid they weren't going to make those anymore, and I saw you could still buy them somewhere. Didn't you say you were?
I was told that Sony was going to stop making them.
Oh, maybe they weren't Sony. I mean, I just happened to notice them.
So I bought a box of them.
Yeah. Well, that's a good.
I've got headphones for the rest of my life.
Or the rest of your career, certainly.
Yeah, well, certainly.
Yeah,
Career.
easily for the rest of your
certainly
career.
for here.
Yes.
You know.
But anyway, it was nice to see Dustin, and that's basically the story. The rudeness of Costco. Oh my God.
Somebody says it's set to be completed June 2023. So that's not
this
so
June.
bad. That's not so bad.
You can tell they're getting close. Parts of Third West, I think, down further north are pretty much done.
I feel bad for businesses along. I feel
Yeah.
bad for businesses on 9th South because 9th South has been torn up.
Has it? I haven't.
For
I don't go up there.
Forever.
I don't go on 9th South. Second South. I don't use Second South anymore. That's how I used to come to work, is on 2nd South. I don't use it at all anymore because it's been all torn up with whatever sewer. And we should have asked Mayor Mendenhall. Mayor Mendenhall, will you stop planting trees and go out with some pothole filler and fill potholes around town?
They did on my street.
They are.
I was really pleased.
There's so many. It it takes them forever.
So now when I drive past the pothole, I get the gravel sticking to my tires, and you get that sound. And
I've gotten used to where the potholes are on First South, so I
You know where to dodge them?
I can avoid them in the dark. Even I know where they are now.
Matthew in the chat room, who is out of state, Costco Pinot Gris is only $4.99 a bottle, and it's not bad.
$4.99.
We have the biggest Costco in the United States,
and we don't have liquor in
on Third West, and there is no liquor.
Because bad things would happen.
Yeah.
We can't let.
I don't know what they are, but bad.
You
things
know what
would
they
happen.
are.
And I've said it before. I heard the statistic that Costco sells more liquor than any other
I'm sure
purveyor in the country.
Absolutely true. He's okay. 7:22. It is time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst. Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, June 15, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
We will be giving away a Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
No, it's a Can't Buy It, Gotta Win It Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Yeah, it's Can't Buy It, Gotta Win It newly designed Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt. It looks fabulous.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. Well, they weren't worth $7,000, but they were delicious. Excuse me, they weren't worth $700,000.
Oh,
that's I miswrote that in the title. After being told that her Social Security funds were supporting terrorism, a widow was directed to buy $700,000 in gold. But an alert store owner intervened before the crooks could make off with her money. A young man who was reportedly sent to Michigan from Illinois to fetch the gold ended up with a bag of chocolate coins and a pair of 20-year felonies instead. They didn't know they were getting chocolate gold coins, said Ben Soldat, owner of Grand Rapids Coins, who alerted authorities to the suspected scam in early May. It just didn't add up to me, and I've run into a few scams before in the past, said Mr. Soldat. Scams targeting the elderly are increasing, with more cases centered around requests for gold, officials say. Often the fraudsters will pose as members of law enforcement or government agencies like the Social Security Administration. The victim in this case was told Nextstars Wood, the person who would call her, had a very good voice and said that her Social Security number was being used to promote terrorism, drug activity, and money laundering. And somehow he convinced me, said the woman. It's really kind of devastating to realize how easily I was fooled by them. A similar case elsewhere in Michigan led to the weekend arrest of another people, but it's a big trend right now. But what happened in this case is Mr. Soldat said the woman talked about buying the gold as an investment for her children, but also showed minimal interest in the product. She was also displayed urgency and confusion. She kept asking me the same questions. I have $700,000 and I need to buy gold with it. I need to get the gold. I need it. I got the feeling she was being pushed into something, and indeed she was. So detectives met with her and visited the woman at her home, told them that she'd been, she's probably being scammed. And so anyway, they set up a buy, and the undercover agent came, and she dressed like an old woman, and the guy came to get the gold, and they gave him a big bag of chocolate gold coins.
I love that that's how they decoyed him.
Yeah. Which he apparently didn't really examine very well, and off he went. I mean, they weren't worth $700,000, but they were delicious.
I mean, did he get have a bite of one at least?
I don't know.
On his way to prison?
Boner candidate number 1. Here's boner candidate number 2. Do you have any elections management experience? No? Well, you're hired. Utah County Clerk. You know, I respect most of our county clerks in the state of Utah. They seem to be pretty sharp at what they're doing. But Utah County Clerk Aaron Davidson hoped the town hall he hosted Thursday evening would inspire new ideas to get young Utahns to the ballot box. Instead, around 20 people attended the event to protest Mr. Davidson's hiring of Kai Schwemmer, a Brigham Young University student and self-described true conservative with a history of posting anti-Semitic and white supremacist content to his social media accounts. Davidson, the county clerk, said he hired Schwemmer as a deputy clerk to help the county reach young voters. The hiring also inspired dozens of women in elected offices and community leaders, including Provo Mayor Marcia Judkins and Utah County Commissioner Amelia Powers Gardner, both Republicans, to send a letter to the county clerk, to the Utah County Commission, to Mr. Davidson, sending a letter to Mr. Davidson, the county clerk, saying, quote, the leadership of Utah County's election administration will remain unnecessarily compromised until concerns about you hiring Schwemmer are addressed.
Yes.
By the end of the evening, Davidson, the county clerk, agreed to write a formal job description for Schwemmer, including an end date for his time in the role. Schwemmer agreed to propose safeguards for himself. Davidson tapped Mr. Schwemmer, who has no elections management experience, after the previous Davis County deputy clerk departed for another job. Well, on social media, the 23-year-old Schwemmer has shared a series of public statements over the years, drawing criticism. Among them, a post in November, he wrote, women don't generally have what it takes to endure the pressures of public office.
God.
The post was in response to Marjorie Taylor Greene discussing death threats that she'd received. He said, hey, Marge, literally everyone on the internet with any clout gets death threats. You're not a special case. He described himself as a very much anti-universal suffrage guy. Now, Davidson defended hiring this guy by citing Schwemmer's influencer career and ability to reach young adults. But no. Schwemmer is a jerk.
Yeah.
He's a total jerk. He has no experience, and he should not be there. And I'm trying to see. I don't think they've removed him yet, but it's just you have no, and he just doesn't have any experience in the job either. But that's why why Davidson hired him, because he agrees with his political views.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's a bro.
Yeah, he says it's to get young people. Well, what kind of young people are you after?
Boner candidate number 2. No election management restrictions? No? Well, you're hired. Coming up in a moment, Boner candidate number 3. This should make us all proud to be Americans.
Boner candidate number 3, coming up after this, Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Stubbs Dental. Missing or broken teeth, dentures holding you back? Stubbs Dental restores confidence with life-changing implants. Get your smile and your life back. Visit StubbsDental.com today.
And don't ever, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
It says here he's America's top-selling stand-up comic. Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, probably.
He has been busted for rubbing shoulders with MAGA royalty at Donald Trump's 80th birthday bash UFC fight. Bargatze, who has hosted Saturday Night Live twice, had largely escaped the limelight at the dizzying spectacle at the White House on Sunday until Cheryl Hines, the wife of Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., uploaded a picture of the three of them together on Instagram. Bargatze made an unconvincing bid for movie stardom recently in The Breadwinner. Apparently the movie is terrible.
Yep.
And now he's been sort of outed as a big MAGA supporter. Nate Bargatze. Some of the other notable guests there, DoorDash grandma Sharon Simmons, remember her?
Of course.
Grabbed headlines when she delivered a McDonald's meal to Trump at the White House. CEO Mark Zuckerberg of Meta was there. Other well-known figures. It was a... Let's see, who else? There really weren't a lot of celebrities
there. Weren't really.
There. No.
Yeah.
No. The New York Knicks, you were wondering about the fans of the New York Knicks?
Yeah, did they tear the city down?
Yeah, well,
probably a little bit.
The game was in Texas. New Yorkers took to their hometown streets in droves to toast the milestone for fans and the city as crowds swelled into the early morning hours. Gunfire rang out near Times Square. 17-year-old kid wounded. School buses that had transported World Cup fans were torched. It's unclear if anyone was hurt in that incident. Amy Donaldson sort of indicated that maybe the buses had been left there on purpose by Mondani so that they could.
Okay.
I don't know. Knicks owner James Dolan called for restraint following the team's victory against the Spurs in San Antonio, but celebrations turned violent. Fans spilled out of bars and viewing parties. It was they turned ugly, just like you would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're really excited about winning a championship, you need to burn things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Attorneys for Tyler Robinson asked a judge on Friday to block prosecution from seeking the death penalty as punishment for comments they made in the media about a bullet fragment recovered from Charlie Kirk's body. The comments were made in response to speculation that the bullet fragment would exonerate Tyler Robinson. Conjecture over the evidence in Kirk's killing at Utah Valley University has fueled unsubstantiated conspiracy theories that there might have been a second shooter or that his death was staged. Prosecutors have said they intend to seek the death penalty if Robinson is convicted. The 23-year-old from southwest Utah is charged with aggravated murder in the killing of Charlie Kirk. Robinson's attorneys accuse prosecutors of going on a media tour to discuss expert reports about the bullet fragment, in violating the judge's restrictions against speaking about the case outside of court. They've tried to guard against media coverage that they say sometimes misrepresents Mr. Robinson, as his case has drawn intense public attention. But prosecutors said, well, we had the right to speak to the press to correct misinformation about a preliminary finding by ballistics experts. Those experts' initial tests did not match the bullet fragment with a gun that investigators believe was the one used to kill Charlie Kirk. But what they don't say is it doesn't rule it out either. Says we can't confirm it, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't the one used. So I think the defense has a sort of a good point here that they did violate the order about talking to the media, and they should have to suffer some consequences for that. The Trump administration has barred Los Angeles County's main homelessness agency from accessing federal funds while it investigates the agency's alleged wanton mismanagement of public funds.
And that's all. That's all they have to go on is the alleged mismanagement.
The move puts at risk about $200 million that L.A. area service providers count on to help California's largest homeless population. In a letter to the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development accused the L.A. agency of fraud, while also blaming it for failing to decrease homelessness. The agency failed to record when people left their motel housing, misused government money by using it to pay for services provided under another contract, and could not provide documents to prove the existence of homes it was responsible for. That's according to HUD. The LA agency is suspended from participating in federal funding competitions until HUD's office has completed its investigation. The Homeless Authority says that there's nothing to these charges. Donald Trump's name is I guess they're taking it away off the Kennedy Center.
Well, it's hard to tell because it's up behind a scaffolding.
It's the Kennedy Center leadership is still trying to fight and keep the Trump name on the place, but the court has said no, it has to come down.
You can't let that happen to me.
The Kennedy Center's website has dropped Trump's name, and it looks as though they're not going to win this fight, and they'll have to come down.
The United States.
The Wasatch County Library was closed, and a bomb squad was called in from Salt Lake after a suspicious bottle was found early Saturday morning. Heber City Police said somebody called them about a bottle near the library with a note attached saying it was intended for law enforcement and should not be touched. Police canine was brought in, gave a positive indication that the bottle could contain explosive materials. Library and surrounding area evacuated. A bomb squad from Salt Lake brought in, and a robot safely addressed and disposed of the suspicious item. It doesn't say here whether there was any explosives in it or not.
There was a bottle of mellow yellow.
Well, it was certainly yellow.
Well, that's poison. Pope Leo's MAGA brother was spotted at the UFC event, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah, he was. Nate Bargatze hosted the whole thing. And then, of course, Joe Rogan did post-fight interviews. Let's see. How much time do we have here?
One more story.
All right, let's do this one. 2 new restaurant chains expanding to Utah. Atlanta-based, and I keep meaning to look this up because I love chicken salad. It's a restaurant called Chicken Salad Chick, and they've opened in Pleasant Grove.
It's a place where you go get chicken salad.
I think so. I
mean, okay.
I love it says Chicken Salad Chick. What do they serve? They serve various varieties of chicken salad.
All right.
And then what's the other one? Oh, it's a bagel place. Jeff's Bagel Run. They are opening in Utah County. I think they've already opened. And they're both chains from outside of the state.
I'm looking at the Chicken Salad Chick website.
Yeah, I kept meaning to do that.
Yeah, it's chicken salad.
Great.
I mean, I'm all for it. I love chicken salad.
Me too.
But do you ever just crave it and want to go to a restaurant that only serves it? That's
yeah.
Yeah.
I do actually.
I crave it because, and then I have to end up making it myself, which I'd rather not do. Yeah, I'd go there in a second.
Okay, here's the menu.
Let's hear it, Gary.
All right, let's see. There's the scoop meal, your favorite chicken salad or pimento cheese served as scoop with crackers. The 2-scoop meal, the sandwich meal. Yeah, this is all chicken salad.
I like a chicken salad sandwich. That's good.
Yeah, they have the BLT chicken salad sandwich. They have the chick melt meal, the bacon cheddar melt meal. It's all chicken salad. Where's this opening?
It's in Pleasant Grove. It's open.
It's open now.
Yeah, and it looks like they have a red velvet cake for dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like chicken salad a lot. I will go.
It looks great.
If it wasn't in Pleasant Grove, I'd be there right now.
They have salads.
Yeah.
Different salads that are not chicken salad.
How about a scoop of chicken salad, batter dipped and deep fried?
No.
Ooh.
Chicken salad nugget.
Oh, they also have soup. Loaded potato soup.
Oh, okay.
Creamy chicken and rice soup. And they have mac and cheese, of course. And red velvet cake, white chocolate cake, chocolate marshmallow crispy bar, and yeah. There you go. I'm for it.
Let's buy a franchise, Bill.
Let's just go down there and eat.
Jeff's Bagel Run. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I can't imagine it's anything more than just a bagel
it's
place.
It's bagels. It looks like. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Well, good luck, folks. And if you'd like to advertise on the Radio from Hell show, we'd more than like, because we are two of the biggest chicken salad lovers in the world here, Carrie and I. We'd be your spokespeople in an instant.
Yes.
What's Gina's take on chicken salad, though?
Oh, I'm sure she doesn't like it.
There must be some reason that she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Weather, traffic.
Weather is going to be beautiful, sunny, and in the 70s all week long. Enjoy that. And traffic brought to you by Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and for breakfast till 10:30, lunch and dinner, and live music on Fridays and Saturdays. More info at feldmansdeli.com. There was a crash that has gone away on westbound I-80. I'm only seeing your typical delays, but if you're driving out there and you see something, you can text me at 33986.
All right.
Here's boner candidate number 3. This should make us all proud to be Americans. A comment made by a UFC fighter personally selected by Donald Trump to take part in his birthday bash, threatened to upstage the actual event where each of the 7 fights staged ended in a stoppage. Former NFL player and heavyweight UFC prospect Josh Hokett made a controversial statement after winning his match Sunday night. Hokett was victorious via a TK over Derek Lewis, who is Trump's favorite fighter, in the second round. Here's what Mr. Hokett said. "Shout out to Trump for having the balls to put some S like this on," he told Joe Rogan in an interview after his win. After shouting out, "Lord and Savior Jesus Christ," Hokett looked directly into the camera and said, "And lastly, Michelle Obama's a man. Am I right, America?"
Oh, my God.
Trump was seated next to his wife, Melania, and UFC CEO Dana White in the seats that had the White House printed on them. The fighter, who goes by the nickname The Incredible Hoke, also went viral on Saturday evening during the weigh-in for the Freedom 250 card.
I was going to bring this up.
After appearing to stagger and then vomit on himself, he said, "So what? Maybe I was drinking last night." Hoke has formed the lazy insult delivered as a mic drop moment at the end of his post-victory interview. And he also said at one time after another fight that he did, "And P.S. Brittany Griner's a man."
After the fight, Dana White was at a press conference, and he says, "I hope that this event could just bring the country together." After your winner yelled, "Michelle Obama is a man."
I know it does make me proud to be an American. It should make us all proud to be Americans. Boner candidate number 3.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. They weren't worth $700,000, but they were delicious. This is a scammer who got scammed. Essentially, is that what's happened? He was trying to scam $700,000 from an old lady. He said, "Take that $700,000. You got to go buy gold with, and then I'll come and pick it up." Well, when he came to pick it up, the coin shop dealer was very clever. He gave him a big bag of chocolate coins, gold chocolate coins. Boner candidate number 2. Do you have any elections management experience? No? Well, then you're hired. Utah County Clerk Aaron Davidson, who I believe that's an elected official. That's an elected position, unfortunately, because he should be fired.
Yeah.
But he hired this guy, Kai Schwemmer, a Brigham Young University student and self-described conservative with a history of anti-Semitic and white supremacist content online. He's hired him to be an assistant deputy to the county attorney. He has no elections management experience. I hired him because he could reach out to the young people.
Which young people?
And the right young people, of course.
The white young people.
That's what I said. Whoa. And Boner candidate number 3. This should make us all proud to be Americans.
And Todd, the weather will be in the 90s, not the 70s all week long.
I'm having pen trouble over here, so I've gone through like 3 pens.
Oh.
And I made a note on my Post-it, and it looked like a 7.
Oh.
But it's really a...
All right.
Yeah, blame it on the pen.
All right, listen.
All right, let's get to voting. 1, 2, or 3. Remember the candidate that you think is the worst, the one that you think should win Boner of the Day today. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. Pretty easy to do. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, June 15, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you've only got about 2.5 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. This is Boner of the Day.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah Word of the Day, and today's word is...
Coconut. C-O-C-A-N-U-T. Coconut. And now, here are Don Criddle, the mayor of Mona, Utah, and his son Denver. There's been tension in the family because Denver's been talking about starting a campaign to oppose his father for re-election as the mayor. His likely opponent is a former morning radio host named Captain Breakfast. Again, the word is coconut.
Denver, son, hold your horses, boy. Where are you off to in such a all-fire, hell-bent leather hurry?
I'm not in any hurry. I just, I'm going to Nephi for a meeting. Not a meeting. I'm going to Nephi for an event.
What kind of an event that is not a meeting? What are you up to now?
I'm going to the Thwig in Nephi. It's brand new, and they're having a grand opening for the Thwig there on Main. Or maybe it's a Fizz. But anyhow, there's a meeting. It's a grand opening.
Let's just get this straightened out. Are you going to a grand opening or a meeting?
That's right.
What's right?
I'm going down to Nephi to the new Thwig or Fizz or whatever one it is.
But you keep saying something about a meeting. Is there a meeting going on there?
Okay. You're going to find out sooner or later. I know you're keeping tabs on my activities. I know you're having me followed.
No such thing, son.
I know you got Deputy Munson monitoring my activities and shadowing me wherever I go. He thinks he's being real sneaky and undercover. But no matter how hard he tries to conceal himself, he can't hide that nose, Daddy. That purple veiny thing cannot be hid.
Oh, damn it, Munson. Well, son, I'm just worried about you.
No, Daddy, you're worried about me talking with Captain Breakfast about his campaign to unseat you as mayor. You're worried about what secrets I could tell him.
You're right, son. I am worried about that morning show radio scum becoming the mayor of Mona. And it seems clear that you're meeting him at the Swig or the Fizz or whatever it is to discuss the campaign.
That's true, Daddy, but, Daddy, I would never reveal the dirty secrets of the Criddle family because they're my secrets, too. I'm just going down there to tell him that.
I have somehow raised a boy that is wiser than I thought. Oh, and speaking of dirty secrets, how's about you pick me up a dirty soda? So, Denver, when you're down there to the Swig or Fizz or whatever it is, order me a dirty soda, would you? I want raspberry Dr. Pepper with coconut.
Okay, Daddy, but why would you want the Dr. Pepper with coconut?
No, I don't want Coke in it. I want Dr. Pepper with the coconut flavor.
Well, okay, Daddy, but I think Dr. Pepper with coconut won't have much effect.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Just had to shoehorn that in there somehow.
All right, 7:49. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by hot dogs and macaroni salad.
Ooh. And
more of that stuff.
All right. Well, the voting was hot and heavy between Boner candidate number 2, the Davis County clerk, hiring that Schwimmer guy.
Utah County.
Is it? Oh, yeah. I said Davis,
Yeah.
didn't I?
Yeah.
I said that a couple times. Oh, it's you. It says it right here in front of me, and I'm saying Davis County. Utah County Clerk Aaron Davidson. He hired this Schwimmer guy from BYU to be a deputy clerk, and he's a racist. He's an anti-Semite, and he hates women.
Yeah.
So perfect to be a county clerk, deputy county clerk.
He'll bring in the young people.
Yeah.
Do better, Utah County.
That got 135 votes.
Wow.
But winning by 2 votes with 137 votes, this should make us all proud to be Americans.
Yeah, it was, there you go, that's your Boner of the Day for today, June 15, 2026, now qualified to be Boner of the Week. Yeah, I saw the video of the guy throwing up on himself.
I'm glad I didn't.
And I just went, oh boy, this is going exactly as I predicted it would.
Uh-huh.
Well,
so
you want to tell your story?
I had. This is awful, and I'm sorry. This might be depressing, but I'm going to get through it, and I'm not going to cry. And I've been kind of a hot mess the last real 7 months. So, and I bring this up because pet owners, probably a lot of people can identify. But so my sweet little Ruby, my lab, she was diagnosed with, and I haven't talked about this like at all, or even on social media because it's awful and personal. And anyway, she was diagnosed with mast cell tumors back in November, and those are bad. And you know, we looked at all the different options. Could they surgically remove it? We're going to try, but then it had spread a little bit, and so anyway, she's been going through chemo for since then. And
how common is that for people to, when their dogs develop something like this to have chemo or surgery? A lot of times people just don't do it.
Oh, it's expensive as hell. You would be,
and
we tens of thousands.
Yeah,
like a lot. And not that we have it, we just have the ability to borrow it. Anyway, so because she's our pet, like we love her anyway. So she did okay with the chemo for months, but you sort of, and it's now as you look back, like you get in denial about how slowly the things had been going. But anyway, she, on our anniversary on Wednesday, she passed, and so we've been just devastated about that. But in talking about it with just people, that like it's very common. People, pet owners have dealt with cancer, and it's just horrible. And she's always been like, she's a Labrador, so she's very like in your face, like she's always right there with you and wants stuff and runs the whole household. And so we've just been heartbroken. And but I want to thank Josh Davis. I talked to him a little bit. I thank the folks at Mountain West Vet Clinic in Layton, and Dr. Trish Paulus at MedVet in Salt Lake.
I took a cat there to MedVet.
Yeah,
I think it was during COVID, because I remember I had to wait outside in my car.
Yeah,
and they came out and got the cat.
Yeah,
and had to have a surgical procedure, and it's and I've had 2 cats that have had, like, each one of them about $4,000 of and my cat now is on insulin, 2 shots a day.
You love the little things, though. The pets are important, and I know Carrie loves his dogs and pets and things.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money on Ripley.
It's I asked the vet about the cat, though, and I said so. She said, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to, he would have to have 2 shots a day, every day. And if you don't want to do that, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I said, what, really? He said, yeah, I mean, people have, busy schedules. And the cat, giving the cat insulin is not really very expensive.
I mean, when with us, it was when we still have the Beagle, and he's kind of getting lonely now. He's like going, wait a minute, where's my buddy? You get them as puppies, and you just kind of have to look them in the eye and say, I'm going to take care of you no matter what. And that's what we did. And
yeah, it
just rips your guts out in ways you can't even theorize or imagine.
I wonder about it's like, so I asked the vet about the cat. If we don't give the cat the shots, what will happen? He said, well, he won't probably have any real pain or anything. He'll just kind of slow down, and then he'll just go to sleep, which is what's going to happen to him anyway.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
He's going to slow down and go to sleep. But it's, did your dog suffer?
No, and that's, I guess, what I'm grateful for. Like, she did really well, and then it just all went to hell. It was the day, Saturday morning, when I was hosting your event on Saturday night, and I was kind of a hot mess because we had just had to take her to the ER, and anyway, so she was hospitalized for a while, and we've been through this with a dog before, and you just can see it, and you just know. There is happiness coming. I'm not going to depress everyone because unfortunately with this situation, we knew the eventual outcome that would arrive. And with other pets, we've been very quick to fill the hole in our soul with something that is excited and you just have a lot of love.
Your wife's going to have a baby, right?
Yes. She's going to have a baby Labrador. Oh. And we will be, just watch my social media for more details. But it'll be wonderful, and you
used to have ducks.
Yeah.
Well, what
happened to your ducks?
A raccoon killed them.
Oh,
it was terrible.
Oh, I was gonna say.
My neighbor though, he has chickens. So my neighbor Bob, he has chickens, and he's had them for a while. And there's a fence between our yards, and Ruby the lab didn't care about it, but we have a beagle who can smell everything, and he is upset. Like, he just walks that fence line with his nose in the air, sniffing and trying to stick his nose under the fence. And I want to know what'll happen with the beagle if he met one, because I don't know that he'd heard it. I think he'd be probably scared of it, but he sure can smell them or their poop or something. So,
well. I'm sorry that had to.
It sucks, and anyone that's been through it, I feel your pain. And I'm going to find out what to do with it because I've got about $1,000 worth of chemo pills.
Pills?
That's what she was.
I might
take
need
a pill.
them.
Well, let's talk.
I've got a couple of things going on.
Yeah, so I don't know. Obviously, I can't go back and get a refund at the pet place.
Oh, Dr. Josh will be here on Wednesday. You could ask him.
I'll ask him. There's got to be a place where I can donate that for anyone that's going through the financial woes of trying to pay for that because
it's expensive.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And, we spent. I don't even know how much money we spent on a Ripley.
Yeah. I asked the vet clinic. There was another one we went to with our other cat up in Layton, I think, and it ended up costing like $4,000 for them to do this surgery on him, and he is the cat I still have. And I said, but it's a lot of Fortunately, I had the money in the bank. I had some money in the bank. I said, what do people do? And they said, well, they just
let it go. Yeah. I have a HELOC now, so took some of that home equity, and
yeah, that's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you give them every damn chance when they mean that much.
Yeah.
So
yeah. All right, traffic, please.
Traffic. Things have calmed down a little bit. I am not seeing any major delays. We have just a little bit of slowage. On where is this? On 215 westbound, right through the Mill Creek area. So watch out for that. And it's brought to you by our go-to clinic for our pets' medical care, Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. They're privately owned and operated. Josh Davis, great guy, very personable. They put pets at the heart of everything they do, and this month save $50 on your pet's teeth cleaning. Learn more at trilogyvetsandy.com.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Bill Frost is here to tell us what's on TV this week. Stand by. Also, Beat Gina coming up, all on the way.
Oh boy, we're...
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Hello, yeah, what?
Yeah. It's an innovative radio feature that we invented.
Yep.
Whereby people call in to the radio station, we accept the calls, and we talk to these people on the radio.
Hello, yeah, what?
You can talk about anything you like. You can promote something if you'd like to do that. You can ask us any kind of question you would like.
Yeah.
Now, you can participate with text, 33986, but we prefer the phone calls.
Yeah, because it's...
Hello, yeah, what?
Yeah. Whatever you'd like to chat about.
Sure.
And job fair. And what this job fair is a fair with businesses who are interested in recruiting, hiring, and retaining individuals with disabilities. So various degree of disability, various degree of skill. So from entry level all the way up to CEOs of companies. And these employers have worked with our team to make sure they understand all the components of recruiting, hiring, and retaining, and accommodations, and all that kind of stuff.
All right.
We'll have interpreters for the deaf and accommodations for the individuals who attend.
This, I assume, is physical disability as well as cognitive.
And mental, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, if it's a mental or physical condition that substantially limits one of your life major functions, you can attend the fair. It's open to anyone, so we're not going to turn people away because some disabilities are non-obvious, and we wouldn't know if somebody had a disability or not.
There you go.
So it's on Tuesday this coming Tuesday. Where can people go to find out about it?
So it's at the Sanderson Center, 5709 South, 1500 West in Taylorsville.
Do you have a website or something so people can...
Yes, so you can go to the Utah State Office of Rehabilitation's website, and under employers and events, you'll find a job fair flyer there that you can register.
All right. Thanks, Leah. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Maddie. Hello, Maddie.
Hello,
Maddie.
yeah, what?
Just talking to a bunch of do-gooders today.
I'll say, yeah.
Maddie, what's up with you?
Hi, guys. Thanks for letting me listen.
Sure.
So I just wanted to call and thank you guys so much for being a big part of my life. My mom used to listen to you guys every single morning, every time she'd take me to school or to swim lessons. And if we missed you, she'd be like, oh, no, I missed the boners for today. And it would just make me laugh every time. But she passed away about 5 years ago, so you guys give me something to remember her by every morning. So I appreciate you guys.
What was your mother's name, Maddie?
My mom's name was Nikki.
Nikki? And
yes.
And I'm sure you and many people remember Nikki fondly.
Oh, definitely. She was a hoot.
She was a hoot. I mean, if you could say that about your mother, that's a good thing. My mom was a hoot. Maddie.
Oh, she was so fun. Life of the party.
Maddie, thanks for calling us, and best to you. Bye.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Hello, yeah, what?
Let's go to Tim the Tree Guy. It's Tim the Tree Guy, everybody.
Good morning, gentlemen. I haven't been yelled at for a while.
All right.
Well, I figured I'd...
Damn it!
Hello, yeah, what?
Tim? God.
That's a lie. My wife yells at me all the time. Anyway, I just called in to just say hey, and I'm sick of the snow, but other than that, everybody knows that one. Everybody's in the same boat.
I mean, you're going to be busy with broken tree limbs and right. Yes.
Somebody in Roy, Tommy and Roy, waiting with bated breath to hear what Bill Frost has to tell us all about.
All right. Is this sponsored?
It is brought to you by, do you need airsoft help? Do you want to learn more about airsoft war games? Then you need to visit our friends Rad and Ajax at any tactical airsoft supply along the Wasatch Front.
Thank you.
Yes, he's here in the studio now, Bill Frost. He is a writer. You can read his writings other places, but mainly City Weekly.
Yes.
cityweekly.net. Bill is a podcaster. That podcast is TV 10. That he still does with Tommy Milagro?
Yeah. It's still a thing.
Yep. And Bill is in a band called Magna Vega. He plays the guitar quite well, I would say. And you can find the Magna Vega stuff and Bill Frost writings and all of that
at billfrost.tv.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, subscribe and I'll send you stuff
Okay,
in
so-
the emails because you need more of that.
You need more stuff.
Yeah. I mentioned this show that's premiering tonight. Actually, the third season is premiering tonight on Bravo. The McBee Dynasty. I did not know there was a cowboy reality show on Bravo. It seems, yeah, it's a show about a ranch. And supposedly they're having financial trouble, but I went to their website and they seem to be doing just fine, especially now that they have their own show on Bravo.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just imagine Dutton Ranch, but it's a reality show, and it's basically the same reality show that you've seen everywhere else,
Yeah.
just with cowboy hats.
Exactly.
And
Okay.
I just wanted to mention because I didn't know it existed up until yesterday when I was putting this together.
All right.
And speaking of cowboys, tomorrow on Netflix, the third season of America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. We're behind the scenes of, you might know that show, what was it, Making the Team, that ran for 16 seasons on cable.
16 seasons of that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And now Netflix is getting in on the game.
Oh, boy.
I know. And finally, we're getting out of reality TV. Wednesday, we have a movie premiere on Hulu called Never Change. It's a comedy about the class of 2008 who never got to graduate because a tornado kind of destroyed their school. But now you have to suspend your imagination a little
Okay.
bit. That they're being forced to go back to class to finish their high school now that they're in their 30s.
Boy, this
Because
is
you see,
this is really
If you look at the trailer on X96, it actually looks pretty funny.
really
Yeah.
okay. All right, I was going to say because this is really pushing the premise.
Yeah. It's from one of the writers from Adults on FX. Is a funny show. And we have a Simpsons special.
Oh.
One of many coming your way on Disney Plus exclusively. The Simpsons Extreme Makeover Homer Edition. This is basically 2 episodes of The Simpsons put together to make an hour special.
Yeah.
For the Disney overlords. And Marge is trying to Marge has some wine like you do.
Like you do.
And she's imagining, what if Homer was different?
I think I'll have some wine.
Yes, exactly. And so we get 3 different alternate reality Homers.
Okay. I mean, I'll watch it.
I've not been good about watching like the newest Simpsons episodes, Carrie, and is
It's
it
still good.
Still good.
They still got it.
It's still pretty much the same. The animation's better, and
Yeah.
they throw in a lot more current references
Yeah.
as opposed to the reruns you're seeing every day.
Exactly. I mean, the writers' room they hire the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
It's like a whole generation of writers that probably grew up
They grew
watching
up,
the
yeah.
damn
Oh, yeah.
thing. So
And I don't know if you've ever heard the podcast, Las Culturistas, was hosted by Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers.
I've heard of it, have not listened to it.
They have their Las Culturistas Award on Bravo and Peacock on Wednesday. And they have over 100 categories of just very strange nominations, like the All Good Either Way Award for Bisexuality in Media. Your nominees include Hacks' Hannah Einbinder and Dwayne The Rock Johnson for Moana.
Okay.
And there are 99 more ridiculous categories like that.
Those guys are funny.
And here's a category: Best Disney Hotel for Intercourse.
What are the nominees?
Did not say.
Oh.
But
well, it'll be the Grand California.
probably,
Sure,
yeah. I would trust Carrie on this.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
On Thursday, we have a new series, sort of a mystery thriller series called "I Will Find You." We like a good series that just spells out what the show's about.
That's what the show's about.
This
yeah.
is based on a Harlan Coben novel.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam Worthington from Avatar is serving a life sentence for allegedly murdering his son.
Good.
But a journalist approaches him, played by Britt Lauer from Severance, the redhead. You know, yeah. She's like, I have proof that your son's alive. He breaks out of prison, and we're on a great adventure to go find this missing son. And it's just like, as Pee Wee Herman says, it's just like a big cable knit sweater that keeps knitting and knitting and knitting. And the mystery gets deeper.
Okay.
And on Friday, Colin Farrell is back with season 2 of Sugar. I don't know if you saw this on Apple TV when it premiered 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I watched a little of it.
It's been 2 years. This is basically a modern-day crime noir set in L.A. He's a private investigator.
Yeah.
But there was a big twist at the end of the first season that I don't want to mention, but it kind of almost took it into sci-fi territory.
Okay.
And he's back working on another case this season. Guests include Laura Donnelly and Shea Wiggum.
Okay.
Both very good.
Yeah.
That's called. His name is John Sugar, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
All
why
right.
it's called Sugar. And this movie seems like I should have noticed it when it premiered in the spring of this year. How to Make a Killing, starring Glenn Powell and from The Substance, Margaret Qualley.
Yeah.
And he plays the character's name is Beckett Redfellow. Which,
Okay.
yeah. And he's in line for an inheritance, but there's a lot of family members ahead of him, and he's been kind of outcast from the family. So if something fatal happens to these family members, he's one closer in line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of the premise here. It's kind of a dark comedy. It's called How to Make a Killing.
Okay. And it's a movie. It was theatrical.
It's a theatrical release. Now it's on HBO Max.
All right.
Starting Friday. And Sunday, speaking of HBO Max and HBO, House of the Dragon, Season 3.
Starts up.
Yeah. And this season is notable because the people who are familiar with the Game of Thrones lore will know about the Battle of the Gullet, which I thought was a new Food Network show, but apparently is not. It's an epic clash that required lighting over 20 stuntmen on fire for a single scene.
Well,
apparently 23 stuntmen on fire simultaneously is a world record.
Well, I would think so.
Yeah.
So there's that. And just think of the kind of House of the Dragon debt that Paramount is going to be saddled with if they ever acquire HBO Max. And The Agency, starring Michael Fassbender, is back for Season 2 on Paramount Plus. Showtime has pretty much disappeared as a brand now. It's just like like a little icon in the corner of your Paramount Plus.
I see.
Yeah.
This was a Showtime show, but now it's back. Michael Fassbender plays a rogue CIA agent. And it's a pretty good show for one to remember. It's been
what's it called again?
The Agency.
Yeah, I think I watched some of that.
I thought it was okay. But here's a kind of a twist here. Instead of an episode a week, they're dropping all 10 episodes at once on Paramount Plus. So you can watch it on what used to be called Showtime on cable, but is now Paramount Plus with Showtime week by week.
Okay.
Or if you have Paramount Plus, you can watch the whole thing at once.
All right.
All right.
I've been watching something called Legends.
Legends.
Steve Coogan.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And he's a British operative who's put together this underground, team that goes undercover. In Liverpool to bust the heroin trade in Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's
kind of a different thing for Steve Coogan.
Yeah. He's done some.
Yeah.
What was that serious? God, he made a really serious movie about orphaned children in Ireland and at a nunnery. But at any rate, it's pretty good, and the actors are good, and the action is good.
Okay. And this week is a finale of Widow's Bay on Apple TV.
Oh,
yes.
too bad.
On Wednesday.
But it has been renewed for a second season.
Yes.
So the curse will continue on that island, and
second season, which will come some years from now.
Probably. Yeah.
I think that's what these streaming services are trying to speed up the production of their shows, because they're finally realizing, maybe people don't want to wait 5 years for the next season.
Yeah.
They've been getting away. Yes.
The Rhea Seahorn show.
Todd has a question in the back.
Question, yes, sir. Back to the Simpsons thing you were talking about that's on Disney Plus. Will that be edgier than what could be broadcast? Are they going to take some liberties and give us PG-13 material?
No.
It's PG-13.
Yeah. There's some shows that have made the jump to streaming. Like I'm thinking of Criminal Minds. They're just dropping F-bombs left and right anymore.
Yeah.
Because they're not on broadcast anymore.
Exactly.
This is basically a couple of episodes lifted from a season of The Simpsons and made into one special.
That'll end up probably
Yeah,
broadcast later.
so there'll be no F-bombs on the
I'm
Simpsons.
sure that adding all the F-bombs to Criminal Minds has made it a better show, though.
Not really, no. It's the same show.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not.
The show I've been watching is Eva Longoria Eats Bread. It's a great show.
So brave.
Just goes to bread places around the world.
It's just her in France,
Mhm.
and she's going around eating bread.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a moratorium on celebrities getting these travelogue shows. Let them pay for their own vacations.
I just read a 30-page article in the Atlantic magazine, and it was all about the best free bread in the country. Where can you find the best? You go to a restaurant, you get the free bread bowl, and it was 30 pages about finding
Anywhere around here at all?
No.
Nearby?
No.
Oh.
No.
All right, well, anyway, thank you, Bill Frost. All right.
BillFrost.tv is where you'll
Yes.
find it all.
Yes.
And you can even communicate with Bill that way.
Yes, you can.
All right. Traffic, please, Todd.
Traffic brought to you by the grim, dark future of the 41st millennium is shaking with the new releases for Warhammer 40K. Protect the Imperium from large threats with the new Imperial Knight Destroyer. I'm screwing this up, I'm sure. Or serve the forces of chaos with the new Iron Warriors Combat Patrol. And more available at Haster Games. They will know more about that than I do. I'm looking at traffic. I'm not seeing any really significant delays. There is that issue still with those lane closures on 33rd South at about 8th East, just because they're doing some emergency maintenance. But other than that, things are moving like they would normally move on a Monday morning.
Thank you. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song, but it's Beat Todd today because Gina's not here. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. Your chance to win a fabulous prize. What do we have?
For Beat Gina, I think it's a Radio from Hell Chicken Bucket.
Radio from Hell Chicken Bucket and all of the prizes contained inside, including a T-shirt. There's you never know what's going to be.
Oh,
in
yeah,
it.
we'll find
There's
something.
always different stuff in there.
Stuff.
Get the chicken bucket. Play the game. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play. Beat Gina. Zero Res.
Zero Res, you can get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned right now for just $129 and 20% off air duct cleaning. A lot of you probably never even thought, I should get my air ducts cleaned.
Yeah.
Well, they accumulate stuff over the years.
I mean, think about how many years.
Dust and pet stuff and sometimes even dead animals. I'm not kidding. You'll find all kinds of things. But so Zero Res, they'll clean your air ducts and your carpets. And this is a special. 3 rooms, $129, 20% off air duct cleaning. You really need to have that done. Don't ask them to see what they find in your air ducts, though.
You want to see?
No.
right.
Say no. So get to it right now. The carpets are dirty. Zero Res has a perfect solution because they don't use a chemical solution. They just use this wonderful technique that gets your carpets clean. So go to zerores.com to book your appointment today.
I have a couple lists here. I don't know if you want a list.
Sure.
I don't
Well,
I'll take a list.
What
I have 2 of them. One of them is 10 laws Americans break every day without realizing it.
You're gonna try to tell me speeding is a law.
You know what? I bet I'd break every one of them.
Or I have 10 things gynecologists wish you'd stop doing at your checkup.
Wish that they'd stop doing it.
You know what? I bet I do every one of those at my checkup. I bet I do.
So this is the gynecologist wants you to stop
doing this.
this when you visit them.
Let's do that list
I'm
because
curious.
I bet I do all
You
of them.
want to?
I'm,
Okay.
I'm curious.
Okay. Number 1 is lying
Radio
about.
from Hell with another list because people
Thank you.
love a good list. X96.
Carrie's gyno curious.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Number 1 is lying about your sexual history.
Yeah.
You're only hurting yourself.
I do
there. If you
So you should tell the gynecologist.
be honest about, some.
I told them I don't remember how many.
I mean, they need to know that, or if you've possibly had any sexually transmitted infections, or
Not since high school.
how many partners you've had.
I don't remember.
Maybe you're into some risky behavior. You can you can and should tell your doctor these things.
I've heard it all.
All right.
Though it's rare, if you're pregnant and having a baby, you can pass some of these things
That does
along to
happen,
them if they don't know about it.
I want to get to the rest of them here. What else should I be telling or not telling my gynecologist?
Feeling embarrassed about your body. Bill, don't feel embarrassed about your body.
Well, she always says, you don't have the right parts to be here, and it is kind of embarrassing.
But it's funny. When you go to the gynecologist, like women think about things like, oh, I didn't shave my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Or I wore the ugly underwear today.
I haven't bathed in a month.
Well,
I mean, that's a
Oh.
courteous.
That's something you can.
That's a courteous thing.
Okay.
And when you get undressed at the gynecologist,
Mm-hmm.
every woman does this. You take your bra
Yeah.
and your panties
Yeah.
and you hide them
Yeah.
under your other clothes
Yeah, that's
on the
what-
chair.
I do that.
Yeah, Katie's nodding her
Yeah,
head. Yeah.
you hide it. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Because
they're going to see you naked, but you hide.
there are notorious bra and panty thieves that prowl gynecologist offices.
I've been stealing bras and panties from the gynecologist's office for years.
see?
And
There you go.
I'm rich.
There you go.
Number 3, rescheduling your appointment due to menstruation. Now that I would think
That's what
they,
yeah.
that, I would think that they would not want you to come in.
I don't get the menzies anymore.
It's kind of nice, isn't
Yeah.
it? I don't get it anymore either. But I this one I was surprised by. They're like, no, it's if
Like,
you
no, come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
I guess they're equipped for that kind of thing.
In some ways, it's good for us to see what's happening there. Fibbing about your use of alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs. Now that goes for any doctor, I think, when they're like,
Sure.
how many times a week do you drink? How many?
None of your business.
Your doctor needs to know.
I'm
these
sorry.
things. Not telling them all of the medications or supplements you take. I sometimes forget when they're like over the counter stuff, and you're like, oh, do vitamins count as that kind of stuff? And
Do they want to know the vitamins?
I guess they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but by the way, go back to the drugs and alcohol.
Yes.
My doctor I don't have to tell him. He can just look at me.
Tell how many
Yeah.
drugs and alcohol. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Agreeing to an examination you don't want. Checkup at the gynecologist may involve an internal exam or a breast exam, which may be uncomfortable for people. And they're saying if you are uncomfortable with it, you should tell your doctor. You don't.
Okay.
But really, get comfortable with it because they need to check these things.
Well, I hate it when they smash my boobs, though.
It's not comfortable.
No.
Although declining important testing or screening, like Bill doesn't like getting his mammograms.
No.
You need to do it anyway.
Okay.
You need to get tested for cervical cancer. That one is not fun, I know.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
That test or cervical cancer?
Either one.
Well,
Oh,
either.
okay.
The test is very uncomfortable.
Not telling the doctor that you have a painful period or menopause symptoms.
I had a painful period from 1984 to 1990.
It ended?
Sometimes I get the menstrual cramps real hard.
Waiting till the end of the visit to bring up something pretty serious.
Oh, did I mention?
Oh, oh, and I have this big swelling thing right
You're
here.
like, no,
Will
you lead with the swelling
Yeah.
thing.
Does this thing look normal to you?
And bringing children to your
Oh
appointments.
God, why would?
Well, I want them to understand what goes on. Can little Jimmy observe?
Do not bring your get.
That's even a question.
It's sometimes it's hard to get a babysitter, but do not bring your kids to. And that goes for any doctor appointment.
Listen. I'm not. I don't. I only pick doctors that have a play area.
Have the Highlights magazine
Yeah.
and the play area.
We bought all the leftover McDonald land stuff and just set it up out there in the lobby. You can slide down Uncle O'Grimacy's tongue.
So there's 10 things. And Bill, you were right. You do all of them.
I do most
and
of
you
those.
should not do those at your next trip to the guy.
I hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Lagoon passes. We're going to put lagoon passes in the chicken bucket.
They were right there under that chair.
Yes. So 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Beat Gina, or Beat Todd in this case, because Gina's not here. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If you want those lagoon passes, call and sit through the game. 877-602-9696.
That's all we ask.
That's all we ask.
You'll be off to Lagoon to ride the new Nutcracker.
Have you ridden that yet?
Yes, twice. It's great. It's like the Sky Coaster on repeat, so it swings you up higher than the horizon, like you're not, and then you just it's nuts. It's a good time. It's a thrill ride for sure. Not for the faint. I went there.
Heart.
So Nick Davis and I rode it together, and so he goes out there and he kind of turned green. I'm like, let's go again. He's like, no.
We'll be a baby, Nick. All right. So we'll play right now.
I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny Ola, and I lost a ton of dough last night betting on the UFC fights at the White House.
Well, they're rigged.
Ladies, has this ever happened to you? The telephone rings, it's your husband calling to say he's bringing the boss home for dinner in less than an hour. Or perhaps that handsome young man from the office has just asked you for a sudden last-minute Friday night date.
Oh.
You look in the mirror and, oh dear.
What?
Your hair is limp, oily, and completely lacking that bright, glamorous luster.
Not good.
But there's simply no time for a soap and water shampoo. It takes hours to wash, rinse, and dry. Not to mention no setting your precious curls. What's a modern girl to do?
I don't know.
Don't panic, darling.
All right.
Reach for Mini Poo.
What?
The sensational new dry way to lovely radiant hair in just 10 short minutes. Yes, Mini Poo is the miracle powder shampoo that requires absolutely no water, no soap, and no tedious drying. Simply apply Mini Poo with handy magic terry cloth mitten included in every package. Whisk it through your locks, give it a thorough brushing, and presto! Excessive oils, dirt, and unpleasant odors vanish into thin air. Mini Poo leaves your hair exquisitely clean, soft, and deliciously scented, all while keeping your permanent wave or finger curls perfectly in place. It's the ultimate beauty secret for the busy career woman, the active mother, and it's an absolute blessing for the sick room when a standard wash is out of the question. So don't let an invitation catch you looking less than your best. Keep your hair party pretty at a moment's notice. Get the handy economy package, good for 30 full shampoos at the Curl Up and Dye Hair Styling Parlor on the old highway just west of town. Just ask for Mini Poo. And now, a man who says you'll catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, but then you'll wonder, what are you going to do with all those flies?
Exactly.
Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
That was the last thing I did before I left for work this morning, the Mini Poo.
Oh,
See,
your
you can see
hair
the-
looks
yeah.
great.
I mean,
yeah.
it's kind of smushed by headphones. But
I need to go Mini Poo anytime now.
I'm just surprised that that didn't work as a name for a product.
Mini Poo.
Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Todd, you'll be playing against Ron today. Ron, are you there?
Good morning. Yes, I'm here.
All right, Ron, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
It's tails today, please.
All right, let's see what happens. It's heads. Terribly
with,
sorry.
With the skill of a football referee at the beginning of a game, Kerry flips that coin.
Oh, I'm sorry, you lost the coin toss. That means Todd gets the first question to answer on his own without any interference from anyone, even me. If he gets it correct, he gets the point. If not, Ron, I hope you were paying attention because I'll ask you the same question. If you answer it correctly, you'll steal Todd's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. I've got some leftover animated movie trivia for you.
Okay, I might do all right with this.
You might
maybe.
do all right. Okay, We'll see what happens. Let's see. According to Maggie Kang, the Maltese tiger and magpie duo in K-pop Demon Hunters, their names were not revealed in the movie.
Okay.
What are they named?
All right.
This is according to the creator of the show. Is it 1, Eric and Don Jr.? Is it 2, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble? Is it 3, Derpy and Sussy? Or 4, Fred and Wilma?
I'm going with Derpy and Sussa.
Derpy and Sussy.
1 point for Todd. Now to Ron.
Ron, in Despicable Me 3, Margot wears a shirt in reference to a Maggie Kang movie, another one. What character is on the shirt in Despicable Me 3? Is it 1, John Wayne Gacy as Pogo the Clown? Is it 2, Charles Bronson in Death Wish? Is it 3, Branch from Trolls? Or 4, The Grinch?
Let's see. Unsure. Let's go Grinch.
Grinch is correct.
All right, 1-1.
Todd.
Yes.
Maggie Kang worked on Trolls, which was inspired by a scene in another one of her movies. Which movie was it? Was it 1, The Grinch? Is it 2, Over the Hedge? Is it 3, Paranormal Orgy? Or 4, Raccacoonie?
I'm going to go with number 2. What was that?
Over the Hedge?
Yeah.
Correct. Wow.
Well,
I'm just guessing.
All right.
2-1. Now we go back to Ron.
Ron, what song does the Grinch play on his organ in the 2018 Grinch movie? Is it 1, All by Myself by Eric Carmen? Is it 2, Leave Me Alone by Helen Reddy? Is it 3, Damp Handshake at the Red Lion Inn? Or 4, Crying at the Thrift Store Fitting Room?
I'll have to go 1.
Eric Carmen.
2-2. Todd.
Yes.
You could win.
All right, Todd, we're out of animated stuff. We're still in animated. We're moving on to Toy Story.
Okay.
What toy was Woody originally going to be before he was a cowboy?
Okay.
That's when they were putting the movie together. Was it 1, a clown doll? Is it 2, a ventriloquist dummy? Is it 3, an Alf Pog? Or 4, a male Bratz doll?
Oh, number 2.
Ventriloquist dummy.
And Todd wins the game. There you go. Man, that was
tight.
That was really tight. Something. That's very nicely done, both of you.
I've seen none of these movies at all.
Well, I guess.
But Ron, you're going.
Congratulations.
You're going to go. I've been to Lagoon already this year. I'm going to let you go and ride the. You got to promise me you're going to ride the Nutcracker, though.
Okay.
Do it. Just man up and do it. It will live up to its name. I'll just let you know that right now. But yeah, you got the Radio from Hell chicken bucket with the 2 Lagoon all-day passes. Go have fun.
All right.
Listen,
thank you. Happy anniversary, you guys.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, Ron, hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get
And I've got to get out of here. I have to go. I've got a script for a new product.
What's that?
Maxi Poo.
Oh. All right. Big Boy News now, brought to you by...
It is brought to you by Clark Planetarium, proudly presenting Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And never forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Olivia Rodrigo revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live that her mother, Jennifer, skipped her Lollapalooza headlining performance. She explained that, the reason she skipped it is because Korn was on the other stage.
and Mom wanted to see Korn.
She said, I honey, I've seen you. She said, but Korn is over there. Korn fans, she said, my mother loves heavy metal and she loves hard rock, and she goes to crazy metal bands whenever she can. And she also shared that her father, Chris, has seen The Cure perform 30 times.
Yeah, her parents are cool.
And cried when meeting Robert Smith, who later became her collaborator.
Yeah.
Rodrigo launches her Unraveled tour in September. Let's see. The cause of the fire on Ensign Peak, I don't know. I kept meaning to find out why they call it the Sandhurst fire. But it was the one burning up there behind the Capitol on Ensign Peak. In the aftermath of that fire, a collaborative effort has begun to clean up a series of homeless camps that were near there. Salt Lake City Police, working with the Salt Lake County Health Department and using a DPS helicopter, spent most of Friday removing tons of tents and trash from the hillside. George Stutzenberger has lived near Ensign Peak for the past 26 years and said it's like Groundhog Day. There's a fire, then homeless camps are cleaned up, then there's another fire. To me, it's outrageous. Hope not, but one day somebody's going to get hurt or even killed because of this. It's just not acceptable. Stutzenberger lives above the Capitol on Columbus Street, just a few hundred yards from Wednesday's fire. He said that every summer there are concerns about brush fires, and a lot of it has to do with homeless camps and people, making small fires to cook with and so forth. One day we're going to have a big fire, and it's going to hit the buildings up there, he said. Salt Lake City Police Chief of Staff Glenn Mills believes they're doing all they can to protect the area. The public expects us to keep these areas safe and clean, but that's what we intend to do, and we want to do it with an approach of both accountability and compassion for the people that are living there, the homeless people. In the case of the cause of the Sandhurst fire has yet to be determined, although I do believe they know that it was human caused. It was about 15 people were escorted off Ensign Peak Thursday and Friday. 4 of them were sent to jail. Dan Dowse hadn't expected to treat measles when he became a doctor. But there he was, examining a newborn exposed to the virus in the womb. The infected mother had just given birth just hours earlier. The hospital had alerted Dowse, this is here in Salt Lake, Mr. Dowse to the case. Before delivery, he braced for the worst, wore a full-body protective suit, a plastic face mask. As a pediatrician in southern Utah, he couldn't risk getting even a mild infection because many of his patients are babies too young for measles vaccines or children whose parents chose not to protect them with immunizations. He said, I went in there looking like a scientist in E.T. Measles can cause brain damage, deafness, death in newborns. If the baby entered the world with a measles rash and fever, Dowse was prepared to give the infant a spinal tap to assess the risk of neurological damage. Luckily, flushed and crying, the baby looked healthy. To keep it that way, Dowse wanted to inject the baby with concentrated antibodies against the measles virus. To his surprise, the parents objected. They said they promised to give their child all kinds of vitamin A.
Oh, my God.
He begged them not to, saying, you can't see it on the surface, but the baby's body is fighting the measles. But they were afraid of vaccines, so Dowse explained the antibodies were different. This is not a vaccine. Wanted to give the baby antibodies that would stop the measles from replicating in the infant. The parents finally relented, and a couple of days later, they left the hospital with a child who narrowly skirted an infection. But that's just it's beyond belief almost that a parent would object to something that a doctor said, here, I want to do this to save your baby a lot of pain and possible death, and they would say no. Finally, they relented, which was a good thing.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Donald Trump marks turning 80. He marked turning 80 with a birthday celebration on the south lawn of the White House that included...
Yeah. Don't try to let him fool you into thinking that this was a celebration of America. This was his birthday party.
UFC mixed martial arts extravaganza.
And he slept in it.
Trump found himself boxed into an unpopular and costly war that he helped start in Iran. I think people looking at this, the war in Iran, which apparently there's some deal now with the Iranians, we hope.
Wow.
But people looking at this, the war that he said, I never have said that I would not get into a war. He said it time and time again.
Yeah. Roll the tape. There's a minute and a half of it.
Yeah. He's. I think people. I just can't imagine people looking at this hideous spectacle on the White House lawn, and then the fact that there's this war that's been going on, an unnecessary war. That I can't imagine one person casting a vote for him.
He has elevated the stupid, So I'm sure there are people watching it going, yeah, you betcha.
There is. I did hear over the weekend that there was some precedent for the fight on the White House lawn. President Teddy Roosevelt held boxing matches at the White House when he was president, and sometimes participated in them. And I thought, well, okay, that's fine. I'll excuse this UFC fight if Trump gets in the ring.
Yeah.
If he gets in fight,
Sure.
but he didn't do that.
No.
Listen, if you really want to tap into, America, you host a demolition derby on the White House lawn. Now there is something
well,
right
you're
there.
close.
Yeah, that's next.
They're doing a Grand Prix.
Really?
Through the streets of Washington D.C.
The hell, you make a joke and
that's
it's true.
coming up.
Oh my God.
UFC champion Sean Strickland is a vocal critic of Donald Trump. He was escorted out of the UFC viewing party on the White House, near the White House, by Secret Service. The UFC's reigning middleweight champion had claimed that he had been banned from participating in the UFC spectacle that Trump is hosting over his criticism of the president. But as the event got underway Sunday evening at the arena built on the White House lawn, Strickland appeared at the Fan Fest on the Ellipse, just steps from the White House, and he was immediately... he was mobbed by fans who recognized him.
Yeah.
And then he was surrounded by Secret Service agents and other law enforcement who were booed by the crowd as they led him out of the event.
That's bringing the country together.
Strickland later filmed himself inside the back of what appeared to be a high-security vehicle in a video posted to his Instagram saying, "I'm pretty sure I didn't break any laws. I'm pretty sure, but we might be going to jail, but I'm pretty sure I didn't break any laws." The MMA fighter said he may have been charged with disorderly conduct. He thanked his fans, saying, "After being banned, you guys riding and supporting me, that means a lot to me." Flesh-eating New World screwworm maggots,
who are playing the Vans Warped Tour,
have been found in several species of animal. This week, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration said that it would allow the use of a flea treatment on an emergency basis for dogs, puppies, cats, and kittens if they become infested. The animals must weigh at least 2 pounds and be at least 4 weeks old. The U.S. Department of Agriculture said that 7 cases of New World screwworm have been confirmed in the past week, including 6 in Texas, 1 in New Mexico. So far, the infested mammals include cows, a goat, and a dog. Mitch McConnell's been hospitalized. He's been infested with New World flesh-eating screwworms. No, he's not well. He's been hospitalized. He's had a huge, long string of health issues in recent years. He was hospitalized in February for a week after experiencing flu-like symptoms. He got a concussion after a serious fall. And
here's the thing with him, and I don't agree with many of his political takes at all, but I feel bad. Like, just let the poor man retire. My hell almighty.
He could retire. He could step down if he wanted to.
It's hard to watch.
No, right now he's enjoying all that free health care he gets.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so.
Let's see. Finally, this. On the final weekend of existence for the Red Lobster in Times Square. The lobster tank near the entrance was empty.
Oh.
Yellowish green water left sitting, waiting to be thrown out. These are the days by 10,000 maniacs playing over the restaurant's speaker system. Customers ordered endless shrimp, lobster tails, and seafood linguine, some of them unaware that this bastion of reasonably priced fish was closing. It's the only place I eat lobster, said Mercy Camus, who tagged along her partner's business trip from her home in Princeton, New Jersey. But there were a group of people there who knew that this was the last day.
You know who's closing down their location across the street? Marcus Street.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Marcus Street and the Oyster Bar, they're closing.
They're shutting it down. Like on the 20th, I think it's like Friday or Saturday's the last day.
Soon.
So they'll still have the one out.
Yeah, they got the other ones, but not
the one out
downtown.
the old mill. That'll still be there, and then the one out west.
The Red Lobster there are a lot of people who love that Red Lobster in Times Square, and there were people who knew it was going to be the last day, and so they just made a big feast of it. They ordered everything on the menu. A big group of them had a big table, ordered everything on the menu, had bottles of red wine and beer and cheddar. The Cheddar Bay biscuits are wonderful.
I do like those, yes.
And I've only eaten a Red Lobster a couple of times, and it was always fine. Fine. You get some lobster. It was okay. But that's it for the Times Square Red Lobster.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
Let's see. Sports brought to you by Beat the Heat Before It Gets Worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. You can schedule now at aereohome.com. So in sports, the NBA draft is going on. We were talking a little bit about some of the speculation about who will end up with the Jazz with Amy Donaldson earlier. And it kind of ends up being really based on what the other teams pick, but there are some prospects, including son of Jazz player Carlos Boozer, former Jazz player. He now works in the front office. Cam Boozer is on that list, and he has apparently already visited the team for workouts, but there are others like Darren Peterson and some others that are probably going to come in and practice with him this week. In recruiting news, Morgan Scalley at the University of Utah has obtained a commitment from quarterback Jonah Lubno. He's from Gilbert, Arizona, and I watched his highlight reel this morning, and he's one of those quarterbacks that is deadly accurate with his passes and does not get flustered when he's got the whole entire defensive line coming at him. Like, he just goes back in the pocket and puts that ball right where he needs to go. Doesn't look like he gets panicked. We'll see what happens in his world in college. But that's kind of interesting. In FIFA World Cup action, the Americans will play Australia on Friday. And it is that time if you want to be a football referee for high school, which I've been doing for years. This is when you want to sign up because we're getting ready to go in August. You go to highschoolofficials.com. I know that website looks like it'll end up just throwing you down a black hole, but our folks will reach out to you and we'll get you set up because it's a lot of fun and it's a great way to be part of the game and be part of the community. So highschoolofficials.com. Weather brought to you by Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store. My forecast was erroneous earlier today for a number of reasons. Mostly because I'm incompetent. It's going to be sunny and in the 90s. Today, upper 80s, but then 90s for the rest of the week. So there you go. And just looking at the traffic, I mean, things have kind of mellowed out. We had, that's gone. So things have kind of cleared up. So it's winding down for your Monday morning commute.
All right. Thank you very much. Going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages with some geek news for you. And then right after the 9 o'clock, it'll be the Boner recap game as well. Stand by for all of that.
You want to open up the Batman?
Do you want me to do this?
Trading
yeah,
cards?
do it. Do it. Come on, do it.
So this is from 1980 what?
It says 1989. This is from a classic pack of Batman movie. You know, the first, the Michael Keaton one. Not the first Batman movie, but the Michael Keaton one.
The real Batman.
Well, yeah. From 1989, Adam West. But this is it's not valuable because it's the second series.
Okay.
And so they're selling these at the comic book store at Dr. Volt's for just like $2. Mm-hmm. But these are, I thought they were reproductions because that's the new thing now. For those of us who are still fishing for our nostalgia from our childhood, they're recreating things from our childhood in the exact way, like the Star Wars action figures and Mego action figures and all that. I thought this was a reproduction when I saw it on sale. But
really,
no,
it's original.
These are from 1989, Batman trading cards, so 9 cards.
That gum is how
9
old?
cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick bubble gum.
That gum is,
do the math. Tell me how old this gum is.
1989, so 1990, that'd be 31 years old.
31-year-old gum.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You're not gonna do. Oh, really?
Right.
Now it doesn't have that smell that gum, and it's gonna be as brittle as a piece of floor tile,
No, that is okay. So the first thing we get is a sticker.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sticker of the Joker. Now it's an artist's rendition of Nicholson as the Joker.
Okay.
So all right. So there's that. And the cards, some of them are art cards.
Oh.
Production art cards, they use.
Yeah.
To help frame the thing. And then the others are, Batman's public service. That there's, pictures of Jack Nicholson. And there's the Batmobile parked in the Batcave,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a trading card. So it's like the old trading cards. All right, so here we go.
Now show us the gum first before you eat it. Does it have that white powder on it?
It used to. Let's see. Okay, so there's the gum.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you can see this at x96.com/live.
Now, is it the size of one of the cart? Oh, no, it's not.
You
It's
want-
like
you
a
wanna-
stick of gum.
You want a comparison?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it was the gum in there was like the size of a card or just slightly smaller than the whole card.
That looks like a piece of Trident.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here he goes.
All right. 30-year-old gum. Oh, God.
It crunched.
Crunchy.
I think it broke my teeth. Yeah, the chat room is saying this is a bad idea, and I'm starting to agree with them.
Yeah, don't eat it. Don't do any more of that. I'm just wondering if it still forms into gum.
It doesn't sound like gum.
It's not forming into gum.
It's just staying in crumbles on your.
It's staying in dry crumbles.
I think you should spit it out.
So like the soul leaves a body, the essence of the gum has left the gum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spit it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's too
now,
bad.
Now, someone said, this is awfully radio stunty of you guys. To which I say, well, that's what happens when the mayor doesn't call. So
we
Well, you could have had the mayor here.
We were hoping to put some information out, something that could help you. But instead, I'm eating 30-year-old gum because
I would
the mayor
call
didn't
City
call.
Hall and blame and blame the mayor.
Hmm. So let her know that she's ruining our show by not showing up.
She could have been having important mayoral business.
Yes.
That's not our problem. Although
Wow.
she's now made it our problem.
Is this a sponsored feature? Gene?
Oh, it is. Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982 and located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
A lot of good Father's Day stuff there. It's Sunday.
It really is way more than a card store.
Yeah.
Cabin Fever, Trolley Square.
All right, I don't have much for you to watch today, but they're in this world that's just gone completely mad, and you tend to doom scroll. The only saving grace that I've had is baby elephant videos, otter videos.
Oh yeah.
Kitty cat videos.
Yes.
Well, Pixar, they've got a new movie coming out in March. It's kitty cats. And it's about damn time, isn't it?
We love a good kitty cat movie.
It's called Gato.
That means cat,
Yes.
Please, Rocco, it wasn't me.
Start yapping. Where is the tuna?
You have the wrong cat.
Tell the truth. The things are going to get pretty ugly.
I was saving that tuna.
Now, so of course, any good interrogation, you have a light above the person.
yeah.
Well, the cat keeps getting distracted by the string that's...
Wants to swat at it. Oh, I
Would you
love
like
it.
to do that? No. Ow, sorry. Oh,
I hate it.
grab it. Me, it's fine.
Disney and Pixar's Gato.
So, yeah, you can go watch that. It's kitty cats.
That might be cute.
Here's the plot. In Gato, after years of maneuvering the canal-ridden superstitious city of Venice, Italy, Nero, the black cat, played by, Mark Ruffalo, Nero begins to question whether he's lived the right lives. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you get more than one.
Yeah. Indebted to Rocco, the local feline mob boss, Nero finds himself in a quandary and is forced to forge a truly unexpected friendship that may lead him finally to his purpose unless Venice gets the better of him first. So that will be March 5th, 2027. And I just watched Hoppers recently, that Disney film.
Yeah, how was it?
It was very funny. It was quite enjoyable.
Okay.
Let's see. Last of Us Season 3 is filming is underway, but they keep announcing cast members, and they're adding Peter Sarsgaard. Now, he's going to join the show in a recurring role as Ammon, a leader of the Seraphites cult. Just for you keeping track at home, Ammon does not appear in the games. He is a new character created just for the show. Now, Season 3 of the show will reportedly take place concurrently with the events of Season 2, but will be told from Abby's perspective instead of Ellie's. Because
Abby is
Abby is a Caitlin Deaver, former Firefly who joins the Washington Liberation Front after Joel, Pedro Pascal, slaughters a whole bunch of Fireflies while removing Ellie from the group's medical facility. You remember that?
Yeah.
Effectively destroying the Firefly community. The WLF, in turn, is at war with the Seraphites for control of Seattle, potentially setting Abby and Ammon up for a clash. So they're no release date yet, but they're shooting right now. So here's a little something for you. Did you know that Anthony Bourdain made a comic book?
Yes, I did. I'd heard something about it.
It's called Get Jiro. Now, the reason I bring this up is Adult Swim is making it into an animated series based on the comic book. Titus Welliver, Allison Pill, Justin Kirk, they're going to have their voices in this Get Jiro based on the Anthony Bourdain comic book. The story concerns a sushi chef from a not-too-distant future in which everybody's needs are being met digitally. Whether it's sex or travel, you can put on goggles and go anywhere. But the one thing you cannot do is eat and taste food, and because of that, chefs have become the most powerful people in Los Angeles. They're like gangsters as they take each other out. The comic starts with the mysterious Japanese sushi chef Jiro, lands in Los Angeles, and he starts playing everybody against each other. The series continues. We see that there's a whole method to his madness, and the entire thing is like him creating a recipe for a grand finale. A lot of food, mayhem, and violence happens, as you can see in the.
Oh yeah.
But Get Jiro, comic book from Anthony Bourdain, and finally this, Bill. Carn Evil number 9.
Carn Evil.
Does that ring a bell? It's an Emerson, Lake and Palmer song.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Isaac Esban is attached to direct a dystopian sci-fi movie based on the song.
Okay.
Written for the screen by Tim Hedrick. The story follows Zach, a brilliant but troubled musical prodigy who is invited to perform at a major music festival simulcast in the world's most popular video game. However, Zach is shocked to discover the game's mysterious creator may be using him to promote a terrifying new technology. In a harrowing twist, our hero comes to believe that this technology may be of inestimable benefit to humanity, and he is hunted by ruthless anti-technology mercenaries. So if you've ever wanted a show based on an Emerson, Lake and Palmer song,
not really, but
well, you're getting it. You don't have a choice. You're getting it.
All right, okay.
Oh, I saw the. Maybe we can talk about this later in the 9 o'clock hour if you have a slot. But I went and saw the Spielberg Alien movie.
Oh, you can tell us about it coming up.
Yeah, I went and seen Back Rooms.
Oh, I saw that not too long ago as well.
That was quite interesting.
Yeah,
right, we got that coming up.
We'll have movie chat later. Traffic looks like everything's fine. It's just fine.
All right. We will take a break, play a song. After that song, well, it's the Boner Recap game. All you've got to do is call and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, well, you know. If you weren't listening, I would not guess today. I would cheat because it was very close. So go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners June 15, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. Call and tell us what it is, and you'll win.
Oh, we got your Monster Jam tickets. Going to be happening the Monster Jam World Finals July 2nd through July 4th at Rice Eccles Stadium. Bill, you ready for the mayhem that'll be going on up there?
Oh, yeah. I go up I just walk up,
And there's fireworks happening on Saturday. This will be fun. We've got that on the way for you.
So you get those tickets, 877-602-9696. That is the number to call to play the Boner Recap game. And we'll play that after these messages and a song. Stand by. UtahAdvocates.com.
Yes, the Advocates are personal injury attorneys, and they are on your side. They take your case. They're going to fight for you. you deserve an advocate. So, if you've been hurt in an accident, I urge you to call them. 877, it's 801-355-5550. I got two numbers ingrained in my head, and that's one of them. 801-355-5550. You can call the advocates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is great. And they don't charge you anything for the call. If they determine you have a case, then they don't charge you anything throughout the whole process until they get you a settlement, and then that's when they get paid. So, and they're really specific about how they work, and they are good at what they do. The advocates. Now, if you don't feel like competent to call them or you're shy, you can chat with them online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that's at utahodvocates.com.
Neat.
Found a website that people will really like, I think, and I'll get to that in just a second, but because it has to do with bugs. I was at the University Pharmacy, I think it was on Monday, and I came out into the parking lot, and the guy who sort of takes care of the parking lot, Mike, said, "Oh, you see all these bugs, these little bugs flying around." And I went, oh, yeah. There are clouds of these little bugs. Have you guys seen them?
No.
Pay attention, like when you go home. And I saw it, and then I went home, and there were clouds of them all around my yard.
They're following you.
No, they're not. They're just everywhere. And I thought, what the hell is this? And so we did a little research, and actually Uncle Todd found out what they were. These little nightmares are blue ash aphids, usually prevalent in the Pacific Northwest. Nobody is sure how they ended up this far south, but they're here until the first deep freeze. Unfortunately, because there are so many, that means they're going to lay eggs by the millions in the trees, and we're going to have them next spring. And so I did a little more research looking them up, and indeed they are in the past they have been confined pretty much to the Pacific Northwest, up in Seattle, Oregon, around the Spokane area, and there are numerous news articles about them.
Okay.
How people are just, they're just annoying.
They look like a fly you would use for fly fishing.
Yeah, kind of. And they're blue ash aphids, blue ash aphids.
You call them.
Yeah, blue ash aphids. They have furry butts, kind of.
Sure.
And so I thought I wanted to do more research. I'm looking up, and I'll bet some people are listening right now. You know what we're talking about? These clouds of. Just watch for it's sort of almost not noticeable, and if you're not paying attention, and then all of a sudden you realize there are thousands of them around. And so I went to this website that I found, and I would advise you all to look it up because it's great. Insectidentification.org. And it says there are over 1 million identified species of insects and spiders in the world, with many more still awaiting discovery. Now, with this website, you can find any of those million that have already been identified, and you can find them either by type of insect, like if you want to know types of spiders, types of beetles, or you can find insects by state. What insects are common to your state? And so I looked up Utah, and we could look at. And then it's further broken down. Do you want to know about Utah spiders? You want to know about Utah dragonflies? Name something you want to. Utah. I don't know what Utah true bugs are. Maybe they're the ones you find only in Utah. Should we click on that?
Sure.
Let's see. Utah true bugs, and here's what we find. Something called the ambush bug.
That's a DC superhero, by the way.
The assassin bug. And I could, and then you can click on these and it'll tell you more about them. Let's see. The broke-backed bug. Any one of these you want to know about, let me know. The brown marmoted stink bug. How about the plant bug?
Plant bug?
Yeah. The Red Cross shield bug. That's kind of a beetle. All of those are pretty much beetles. But it's just fascinating how many different insects you can find. Spiders, butterflies, wasps, crickets, You can find, if you want to know just what any green bugs in your state, any blue bugs in your state, you can just find all of them. It's just incredible.
Look up bark beetles.
Carrie's got bark beetles.
I got bark beetles.
Yeah, okay, Utah beetles.
It's killing the blue spruce.
Let's see, there's the, yep, there it is, the bark beetle. Yep, it's killing it, and it says it loves evergreens, blue spruce.
It's ruining trees.
It's killed it pretty much.
Mm-hmm. But that's just one of many beetles. It's just incredible how many different varieties there are. And Utah dragonflies. There are 25 different species of dragonfly in Utah. There's the American ruby spot damsfly, the black saddlebag skimmer.
Look up the shoe fly.
You want to make a pie? Is that what you
look up? Lightning bugs.
We don't have them here.
We don't have them here, and I'd like them here.
How do we get them here?
Can we get them here?
It's not hot enough here.
It's not hot enough.
It's not humid.
Yeah, it's not humid. It's too cold for them.
Oh.
If you've ever seen them, though, geez, they're incredible.
I've never seen them. That's the thing.
I in Georgia, and I think that's where I saw them.
I've seen them on that pirate ride at Disneyland.
Yep. So anything you want to know about bugs?
I hate these. The Johnson jumping spider. I hate the jumping spider.
They're kind of cool, though.
No,
aren't
they scare me.
Well, yeah, but they're...
Because you go to get them, and then they...
But they are kind of cool. And so you've gone to the website, I see. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
All the different things you can find. The different spiders. The barn funnel weaver spider. The black-tailed crab spider. Ooh, there's an ugly one. What's that? The canopy. Oh, here, it's a jumping spider, Gina.
I hate the jumping spider.
It's the canopy jumping spider. They're hairy. And it jumps on its prey. It packs a lot of personality, it says here. Found in the southeast and along the eastern coast, this particular spider is at home in forests.
This website makes me itchy.
It's an ambush predator that stalks and pounces on its insect prey. That's an interesting thing about the insect world. What do they eat? They all eat other insects. It's a cannibalistic species.
Another reason to hate them.
Well, I guess some insects eat plants rather than each other, right? Spiders eat each other.
Yeah, they do.
So anyway, if you want to know more about bugs, insectidentification.org. You can find them by state, by type, all of that.
Listen, Alpine wanted us to play something from Depeche Mode's Violator album, not Personal Jesus. So thank you for the text, Vince, from Alpine.
Alpine.
I was... I went to an event yesterday with Jimmy Santangelo. I went to a cigar smoking event where we sat around and smoked cigars, and at the Beehive Cigar.
Yeah,
and I've been to two others, and there I think at both of the other ones I've gone to with Jimmy. There have been like maybe one woman there, maybe two. There were a lot of women at this. A lot of women there smoking cigars. Very, very nice, charming women, fans of the Radio from Hell show. And but one of the most interesting things that happened there, and I know we got to do the Boner recap.
The what?
The Boner recap. That's what we have to do that here. Okay. We got somebody, right?
Yeah.
Who do we have?
Ken.
Ken, hang on for just 1 second, will you please? Let me finish my story, and then we'll do the Boner recap. So Jimmy introduced me to this guy, and I think his name was Joe, and he said, Joe was on your show. And I said, what? And Joe said, as we were puffing away, he said, yeah, I was on your show many years ago. I was I was a survivor of sex abuse.
Oh.
And what? He said, yeah, I was on with my therapist.
Oh.
And I went, what? Oh, I know what. When we used to do ASCA.
Yeah.
And we would do, ask a fireman, ask a school teacher, ask an auto mechanic. And I at one time, somebody emailed us and said, "What would you think about doing Ask a Survivor of Sex Abuse?"
Oh, okay.
And we responded, and he came and was on the show with his therapist, and we did an hour. And he said people called in and asked all kinds of really interesting, probing questions, and it was remarkable. And I said, well, I'm glad to see you again. And I said, so what have you been doing with your life? He said, well, I was a pastor for 30 years.
No, and then, little things.
Yeah. And now he manages property up in Summit County.
Oh,
but
okay.
it was just it was a great event anyway, smoking cigars and talking to people. Everybody's really nice at these things. So who is there again? Ken, is it?
Ken.
Ken, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Good morning.
How'd you like that story? Was that okay?
Yeah, it was great.
You're really damned enthused about it, aren't you, Ken? Let's be a little more enthusiastic, will you? How'd you like that story, Ken? Did you like it? Was it interesting?
It was awesome. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Like, let's just give me my damn prize.
Yeah. Ken, this is going to be real easy. I'll just read these three boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner. Did you hear them earlier, or did you cheat?
I cheated.
Good idea.
It's okay. This was a close vote. Boner candidate number one, they weren't worth 700,000 grand, but they were delicious. All had to do with a scam out of $700,000, a bunch of gold, and then the scammer would come and get this gold so that they could solve her problems. Well, the coin shop guy sort of figured out what was going on, and they gave the scammer a whole big bag of gold chocolate coins, chocolate gold coins, and and they caught him. Then there was boner candidate number two. Do you have any elections management experience? No? Well, then you're hired. Utah County Clerk Aaron Davidson has hired Aaron Kai Schwimmer. Kai Schwimmer is a Brigham Young University student, self-described conservative, posting anti-Semitic and white supremacist stuff and anti-women remarks. And he's the perfect person to hire for the Utah County Clerk's office. Boner candidate number three was, this should make us all proud to be Americans, the UFC fight staged on the south lawn of the White House, and one of the fighters, Josh, I think it's Hokut, when he was being interviewed after his fight, he was interviewed by Joe Rogan. He said, "Shout out to Trump for having the balls to put some S like this on." And lastly, Michelle Obama's a man. Am I right, America? Huh? Yeah. So that makes me proud to be an American.
Yeah.
All right, Ken, who was the winner?
The idiot number three.
Yes, he was an idiot. He also, before the fight, at the weigh-in, he appeared to be pretty hungover or drunk, and he staggered around and threw up on himself.
Yep.
And said, "Yeah, I was drinking last night, so what? I don't care." Yep. Congratulations.
Can I just comment real quick on something?
Sure.
Yeah, I watch a lot of UFC, and he is not liked by most people. Everyone's waiting for him to get knocked out. So.
So he's it says here he's a UFC prospect. I don't know what that means. Does that mean he's lower tier?
No, he's ranked really high. He just 4 or 5 fights in.
Oh, I see. And then did you hear who I forget the guy's name now, who was there, who's a big fan favorite and a champion, and he was escorted out of the event because he doesn't care for Donald Trump.
Yep.
Sean Strickland.
That was him. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he was, and I guess he's a pretty decent stand-up guy.
Previously, though, he said when he won the fight that Trump was the best president ever. So he's very on and off. So
I see. Yeah.
Anyway, the wind blows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thanks for that info, Ken. All right, hang on,
Nope,
Ken.
my pleasure. Thank you both.
Yeah, thanks.
All three. Sorry.
So,
Yes.
Well, yeah, Todd's
Yeah.
here.
Hang on.
Hang on, and Katie will tell you how to get your prize.
All right.
I like that when somebody offers a bit of information like that.
Yeah,
He should be your UFC correspondent.
We need to know these things because
Yeah.
I'm certainly not following UFC.
No, it really. I've had a couple of people talk to me about that ASCA that we used to do, and that was a very successful feature. I don't know exactly why we stopped doing it.
We ran out of people.
We asked
sort of-
everyone, like
Yeah.
literally everyone.
Maybe we had to start it up again and make another round of it.
All right.
Think about it.
Yeah, all right. We will take a break. After this, it's more Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Stand by for that. Did you miss out on your favorite Radio from Hell bit?
So, Bill, you're an Ogdenite, a local that grew up in that area.
Ogden boy through and through.
So my goal in life, is I mean, I love being on the radio. This is a great job. I'm a professional announcer, and I have my radio show, and this is great. But what I want to do more than anything is to even just for a few minutes, like a half hour, at the Burger Bar in Roy. I want him to let me go in there and do the number announcements on the PA. 15, number 15. See, I could do it.
Yeah, I've done that sort of stuff before.
23, number 23. Your shake order is ready.
Yeah, it's amazingly satisfying to do that.
Is it?
I don't know why.
I would love it. And I'm serious.
It's like you're the voice of God
Well,
for
right.
all those fat people standing around waiting for where's my shake?
I want my big band. No, the Burger Bar in Roy. It'd been there forever. Been going there my whole life. I just want to have a turn on the microphone there.
I have a similar dream, an Ogden dream, a similar Ogden dream. I would like to, when I finally stop doing this, to just work at a convenience store in Ogden, like a maverick.
You'll get.
You never worked at Car Quick?
Never did.
All those years ago when we had that amazing relationship with Car Quick and Stimson's?
I did Car Quick's ads forever and ever.
Yes.
Car Quick, corn dogs. I forget there was some character I did. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Well, let's get you behind the counter at a like a Maverick, and then I'll be the host of the numbers at the Burger Bar, and our dreams will be fulfilled.
Oh, if you and one other thing about Ogden, if you go to at RFH Bill on Twitter, Gina posted this. I don't know where she got it or she reposted
Somebody
it.
found it for her.
Yeah, it's a picture of me in the high school yearbook, and it's a page of people there, and it's the National Honor Society. We were all members of the National Honor Society, which for the life of me I don't remember what that was, but it was some accolade. I think it was just grade point average.
Elite
or something.
smart people, Bill.
But I was wearing perfectly round spectacles, glasses.
You had those for quite a while, actually.
I loved those damn glasses.
I think we have
those
in the interstitials. During the commercials, occasionally you'll.
Oh yeah,
we have a picture of you with those round glasses.
I'm not sure if it's the same pair, but I know I the first ones I ever had I found at DI.
Yes,
and they were really good quality. And then I had my prescription put in them. And I loved those glasses.
Well, I've lived all my Ogden dreams, so I got nothing to add.
How long did you live in Ogden? 4 or 5 years?
The KJQ years, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
all that time.
That's Ogden as far as I'm
Roy
concerned.
is
Roy,
okay, yeah. I mean, it was essentially Ogden. Lived all my Ogden dreams.
Yep.
So I'm good. Thank
Managed
you.
to get it out of your system.
All out.
Yep.
Number 7. See, I could do that at the Burger Bar.
See,
Please.
he's sitting in for Gina today.
Right.
And Gina is the kind of person who would put this out into the universe hoping that somebody will make it happen.
I just want somebody knows somebody at the Burger Bar.
One
and
day
you
you would
pass that along to them, and it's going down. I will be there.
Okay.
All I want is I want to be able to film little videos for social media while I'm there horsing.
All right, 9:17, and it is time for some Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by.
Join Radio from Hell Saturday, June 20th at the Nature Center at Pia Okwai. Enjoy an evening in a wildlife oasis as we learn about birds and enjoy a variety of wines. Reserve your spot today at x96.com. Got to be 21 to attend.
And never, ever, never, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
A homeowners association in Madison, Alabama, has incited protests and calls for humane wildlife management solutions after voting to kill off hundreds of local geese.
Ah.
Dozens of people gathered in the city's Edgewater neighborhood to protest the non-unanimous plan by the Homeowners Association there to euthanize the Canada geese at Lady Anne Lake by fatally gassing them in a chamber. They called for more humane alternatives, such as using horns to scare off the geese or relocating the geese. A neighborhood resident, David Field, also started an online petition on change.org aimed at stopping the culling of the geese at the man-made community lake. Our family, like many others, moved here to enjoy not just the tranquil environment, but to live alongside nature, the petition says. Tragically, the Edgewater Homeowners Association ruled to start capturing and slaughtering these innocent birds, a practice we find abhorrent and unnecessary. It isn't just about these birds, it's about the ecosystem and the balance we disturb when we decide that we can control nature. The Homeowners Association president, Brian Goodwin, told local news that 226 Canada geese are currently residing at the lake, and he claimed that the birds have negatively affected or pose risks to the lake's quality, public health, trails, common areas, and resident safety. They can be pretty messy. There's a lot of geese poop around.
Yeah.
And they're pretty noisy.
But I don't think killing them all is the answer.
I wouldn't. I can see wanting to remove some of them, but don't kill them.
Yeah.
The Trump administration is executing a controversial plan to allow dirt bikes, ATVs, trucks, snowmobiles, and other off-road vehicles to drive through tens of millions of acres of public lands and national parks, which environmental groups warn threatens endangered species and the environment. Mike Lee is our Senator Mike Lee is one of the big proponents of this. The plan's opponents say the impacts will be wide-ranging and that vehicles will likely destroy sensitive habitats, harm waterways, drive large predators like grizzly bears into contact with humans, and otherwise damage pristine public lands and parks.
Well, if Mike Lee's for it, what could go wrong?
Rod Stewart faced fan backlash after appearing at a World Cup game just hours after canceling his California concert due to health reasons. I think his health reasons were he wanted to see a soccer match. The 81-year-old singer documented his Boston trip with sons Liam and Alistair in an Instagram video on Saturday. Here we are flying off to Boston to see Scotland in the World Cup. It's been 28 years, so these kids, I've told them about it, but they've never been. I've been to 7 World Cups, Stewart said. Fans criticized the timing after his Chula Vista show was canceled less than an hour before start time due to an acute upper respiratory infection that has resulted in laryngitis. Stewart later stated, "Following treatment, I'm feeling much better, but my voice is not. I'm very disappointed and sincerely apologize for any inconvenience to my fans."
Translation: somebody just handed me some World Cup tickets.
I got tickets. I got VIP tickets. I'm going.
Yeah. And he I believe he is from Scotland.
Yeah.
But Bill, the real question here is, do you think he's sexy?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Boo! Alice Cooper.
Carrie, am I invited back tomorrow or no? I think I've annoyed Carrie more than I normally do.
No, it's just sound
I know,
out
it's
here.
crazy.
It's hard to concentrate.
After an Arizona man found Alice Cooper's lost credit card, the rocker thanked him with a copy of his latest record. Cooper had been golfing in the Payson area. Payson where? I don't know. It must be Payson, Arizona.
Yeah.
He'd lost his card at a gas station after leaving it at a pump. It was later found by a local man named Jeff Guy, who somehow managed to get it back to Alice Cooper and was rewarded with a signed copy of his latest album, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. After finding the gas card or the credit card, Guy's wife suggested he call Cooper's Phoenix-based charity, the Alice Cooper Solid Rock Teen Center, and after doing so, he was able to get it back to Alice Cooper. Hey, the guy's a legend for people of my generation, that's for sure, and I'm really glad I could help get that card back to him, a Guy said. He and Alice Cooper appeared side by side in a local news segment with Cooper stopping for pictures and thanking Guy for making a good call right before he set off for his tour. So speaking of gas cards or credit cards, so I'm doing a remote on Saturday up in Plain City, up at Nielsen Homes.
Yeah.
And it was very nice. I mean, it was a sunny day, and we're up there set up, and the world's best corn dog truck is there, and all of this. And so I sit down at the table, and there's always an envelope for us there.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, for the talent. And I open it up, and there are a sheet of things to talk about at the remote. And then there are a couple of Lagoon passes, and there's this credit card thing. It says, so I forget which gas station, national chain it was, but some gas. And I thought, so we got Lagoon tickets to give away, and we've got
free gas.
And we've got, there's probably $20 on a gas card here. And so at one of the breaks, I said, and I'm giving away Lagoon passes. Oh, and I got a credit card here for gas, and and I finished the break, and Ben, the tech, went, That's the company gas credit card. You can't give that away.
Well, what's it?
I said,
what's it doing in the envelope?
Supposed to know
yeah,
that?
what's it doing in the envelope?
How am I supposed to know that?
Gas up the vehicle.
It's in the envelope with the. I said, don't put it in there. And Ben said we should re-record that ad, and I said no. It was hilarious. Ben is great, by the way.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like Ben a lot.
Back to the Alice Cooper story.
Yeah.
The guy who found it must have been a true fan.
To know his name.
To know his real name.
Oh, yeah. What is his real name? Does it say here?
It's like Irving Forbush or something like that. I don't know.
No, it's
but
not.
But it was in his, in his real name.
Huh.
Well, I feel bad for the guy that found it because, Alice is like, well, here's a signed copy of my new album. Nobody wants that. You should have given him one of your older ones. That's good.
I mean, it's you would think you'd give him something a little more than a signed copy of it.
Yeah.
Give him a sawbuck.
At least fill up his car with gas.
Yeah.
No, even Alice can't afford that.
Well, that's true. It's a lot of damn money. We had to fill up both of our cars like yesterday, and like $70 a piece at Costco. Like, oh my God.
Leave it to our chat room. Vincent Furnier.
Yeah,
that's his real name.
You were close.
That's his real name. Irving Forbush is close, right?
Yeah. Bruce Springsteen has admitted that not letting Bono license "Girls in Their Summer Clothes," a Springsteen song, for a Gap commercial years ago, was a mistake. While presenting him with the Harry Belafonte Voices for Social Justice Award at the Tribeca Film Festival on Saturday in New York, the U2 frontman recalled Springsteen rejecting his request to include the 2008 song in a Gap commercial that was in support of Red, his and Bobby Shriver's campaign to fight AIDS. Remember that?
Yeah.
I said, Bruce, this song, Girls in Their Summer Clothes, this is like one of the great pop songs ever, Bono recalled. And he goes, yeah, it's not bad, is it? And I said, what would you think about using it for a commercial like for Red through Gap? And you said no, Bruce. And Bruce went, yeah, that's right. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. It's a big mistake. I should have said yes. That was just a song that I loved. And damn it, I still think back. And Bono asked me to put this thing in a commercial on television. I should have effing done it. Then people would hear it like a hit. So I have to apologize. I should have done that. Let's see. Scrubs. Anybody care about Scrubs?
They're going nuts in the producer's booth.
Yeah, they like Scrubs.
Zach Braff is hinting at what is in the works for Scrubs reboot upcoming second season. He reprised his role as Dr. John J.D. Dorian for the comedy's return, along with a handful of stars from original series. He's also an executive producer on the show. During a recent appearance at the Tribeca Film Festival, he said, Scrubs is going to be better than ever. I feel we have all learned a lot doing season one. We've learned the tone, and there will be a lot of guest stars, although he didn't say. There will be more guest stars back for the fans. I will tease that much. We are booking a lot of fan favorites as we speak. And Pepsi. Why does Pepsi get such a bad rap? I just don't.
I don't know.
It's like if when I order a Diet Coke, which is seldom,
yeah,
and they say, even the servers are apologetic. They say, "Oh, I'm sorry, is Pepsi okay?
We only have Pepsi.
Is Pepsi okay?" And my wife and I know Gina Both of them will say, no, it's not okay.
That's my wife as well.
Yeah, but I'll say,
I don't care.
Sure, Pepsi's fine.
It's cola. Yeah.
It's Pepsi. I think I ordered Diet Coke just because it's...
I always throw off my servers and ask for an RC.
Yeah. You wouldn't have a Mr. Pibb on hand, would you?
Mr. Pibb? On tap?
Yes. But Coca-Cola machines have been around for a long time, offering convenience store, movie theater, and even fast food chain customers the chance to add extra flavor to sodas. So they're talking about those
little kiosks.
Which I walk up to them and I go, I don't, this is too confusing.
Those always taste like crap to me. I never get the mix right.
But so Pepsi is going to they're launching Pepsi's House of Treats. It's a new platform for crafted beverage that offers customers customizable drinks.
But look, they're not just like cherry or vanilla, though. It's
white peach
sangria
and yuzu lychee.
Yuzu lychee.
Huh.
I like my beverage to taste like a beverage. I'm not into this whole fancy thing. I want a like a Coke Zero, or I want a Pepsi Zero, or a Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't need it to taste like other stuff.
I want one of those clear Pepsis. That's what was it
Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi. Yeah. Crystal Pepsi, please. No, don't think so. Let's see. I don't know if I have anything much left here. What do we have?
Yes. Everyone is so opinionated about Pepsi.
I know.
I'm looking at our text and chat room, and everybody's weighing in. I'm like, it's cola. Come on.
I sometimes like a Pepsi, and so when we go up to the Pacific Northwest every summer, which we're gonna maybe do in July, you can get RC. Like they have it all over the place.
Oh,
up
I
there,
love RC.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get me an RC, and I drank it. I'm like, this is pretty good.
I'd like could I have a Faygo, please?
Yeah, sure.
Faygo, that's what I want. And let's see that. Oh, is it okay to send food back at a restaurant?
Well, yes.
Yes, it is. But there are some rules to doing it. Speak up for yourself.
Okay.
Be kind about what you're doing. Say this is just not.
I know it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You're the server.
Yeah. I have some thoughts about this that I will share if you'd like.
Go ahead.
Having worked in a restaurant before, I've seen food get sent back, and I've seen what the cooks will then do.
Just
don't do it.
Yeah, well,
or don't do it multiple times. Don't be a dick about it.
I think at a nice restaurant, probably.
Yeah,
you're not going to have that problem. But
always be super kind. Don't be.
Remember to say thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, just if you're really nice about it.
Because I've seen some things.
Well, was sending the food back, was it justified?
The customer was being a dick.
Okay, so then maybe they deserve spit. A little spit or something.
It was the food was on the floor too for a minute.
Oh,
it wasn't me. It was not me. It was not me. Todd Newcomb yelling, "Get off my lawn about sodas." You damn right. You and your damn weird drinks. Get the hell out of here.
Weather.
It's going to be sunny and in the upper 80s and into the 90s all week. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll be right back. Stand by.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the fourth room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
You got a text, Dawn.
I'll bet.
If Dawn's still around.
Yeah. Hello, this is Don. Hi, this is Don Criddle, Mayor Mona.
A friend of the program says, Mayor Mona, I just wanted to let you know I drove by Mona last weekend. I was on I-15 and I saw a sign that said Mona, but never saw another one. So it's the Mona, Utah, so why not sign? It's not. We got to get that up.
Sir, or a young woman, as the case may be. We are raising money. The JCs are raising money for the Mona, Utah, so why not sign?
We had the one that I made, Daddy, but somebody stole it.
Well, Denver, we couldn't put up a sign that was done in crayon.
Well, that's all I had at the time. I got my wood burner now, though.
Well, Denver, we're going to get a professional done sign. There's a professional sign maker over there in Nephi.
Listen, I swear, if I could just learn to use my wood burning set without burning my hands, I could make a sign that says, "So why not?" Here's the other thing, Daddy, is that the kids in Mona don't seem to think that slogan is very good.
Well, I don't care. They're young'uns.
They think it's ironic or something like that. They don't.
Denver, I don't think you know what the word ironic means.
I'm just telling you what I hear them say.
Denver!
When we're out
Denver!
behind the shed learning to smoke. I mean, ski.
You're a real good skier too, I understand.
I'm an excellent skier. I can ski in rings. I can do rings when I ski.
I hear you can French curl ski too.
Sure. I think that's what it is.
Well, at any rate.
Is that the one with the tongue?
We're working on the sign, and
Okay.
pretty soon we'll have one. Right. There is no exit for Mona, though. There's just a sign. There's no freeway exit.
No?
No. You have which
How
is
do you
what
know when
makes
you're
us
in Mona?
Well, it's you know. Now, but there's no freeway exit. You get off in the freeway at Nephi, and then you take the only way you could get into Mona is on the back road. It's only on the back road. That's all.
That's why I never leave Mona, Daddy. I get lost.
Well, you're not the only one, Denver. Not the only one who gets lost.
That one time I was lost for a whole 6 hours, and I was scared.
Well, luckily the nice folks at the Safari Motel found you and returned you to Mona.
They covered me in one of them silver space blankets. They said I was.
warm.
They said I was in shock, Daddy.
Kept you warm, didn't it?
It did.
They're nice folks over there to the Safari Motel.
Why is it that whenever people in shock, that's the blankets that people seem to have? I don't understand.
It's a shock blanket, Denver.
Okay.
Most good people have one in their trunk.
We need some.
I got one in the trunk.
I might go into shock right now.
I'm going to put you in shock if you don't cut it out.
I need a ski.
You want shock? I'll give you shock, young man. I'll shock you good.
I'll be back later. I'm going to go ski right now.
Go have a ski, why don't you,
I'm
Denver?
going to have a ski.
I know what you're talking about.
A leisurely slalom is what I'm going to do.
You leave the house and I know you ski. I can smell the ski on you when you come back.
That's Aqua Velva, Daddy.
Aqua Velva and ski.
It covers up the ski smell. That's
No,
what
it
I'm
don't.
saying.
You think it does, but it don't.
Maybe I better try Elsia then. All right. $9:36.
So movie time.
And it's brought to you by A Healthy Lawn Doesn't Need Water Every Day. This year, Jordan Valley Water asks you to water twice a week or less. Life is better with water.
Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg's big alien movie. It says here, this is the first time in, God, how many years, he's had a blockbuster opening. They just killed it at the box office. It's collected $44 million in the United States and Canada, Thursday through Sunday. It's a very good opening. Disclosure Day is on track to take in even more through the weekend. That was only Thursday through Saturday, but he hasn't had a big hit since, what is it, Minority Report?
It's been a minute. We saw it. We went to it over the weekend.
So some of that money was yours.
Yes.
And we were gonna. It was a toss up. We were gonna go that or to go see Backrooms.
So we went, and you went to Backrooms, which
Yeah.
I've seen. We'll talk about that in a sec. But so we went to the Spielberg movie, and first of all, it's for sure a Spielberg film. I mean, the guy can't do anything wrong, really, and It's decent. It's a decent, fun movie, and it has thrills. It really is kind of a thriller, and you think of like all of your favorite Spielberg films, and you see a lot of callbacks to. There's like a scene that kind of reminded me of what's the one, Carrie, where there's the guy in the semi truck chasing the guy. One of the old Duel. So there's a scene involving a train that reminds me of that film a little bit. All sorts of things that I caught that I thought were sort of references to Close Encounters. He doesn't overtly go there with that, but there are just little things that
I've heard people say it's kind of a companion piece.
Sort of. There's a scene where in Disclosure Day they're in a hotel room and there's a highway outside, so there's car headlights going sort of around the room like you do when and the movement of those lights is to me, it reminded me of the way the lights on the UFOs in Close Encounters looked and behaved. And apparently now some of the geeks have found that you see him writing down some formulas, some equations and things. Those are apparently lifted from Close Encounters.
Well, I mean, all in all, was it a good movie?
Yeah, it was. I'll give it like a B+. You know what? It was good. It was good, and it's that you feel like you're watching all of his. There's some great
all of his
chase
skill
scenes. Yeah, and like. There's a couple of scenes where you're like, oh, it's like a chase scene that he would have done like with one of the Indiana Jones movies when he was working with Lucas. It's really pretty good. It's a little long. There's this little like subplot that kind of happens in the middle that's a little, I thought, corny and didn't need to be all of that, but it's for the most part fun. And what's cool is not really a spoiler. I'll just say this: they utilize broadcast media. In it, to share some things.
All right.
So there you go.
Yeah, and then so you saw Backrooms as well.
Yeah,
right?
we did. And
I saw it on Saturday.
Tell me your thoughts on that.
I thought it was pretty compelling. It was pretty. It kept you guessing because it's the kind of movie where they don't spell things out very much.
No,
you
have no idea what's coming.
They make a lot of. They give you certain clues as to things that might be happening. But they don't definitely say this is. It's not a story. It's more. Everything is implied.
Yeah,
everything is implied. But the two leads in it, Chiwetel
they're
Ejiofor
so good.
And what's her name, Renata Reinsvind. She's a Swedish actress. They're both just incredibly good. And it's creepy.
Yeah,
and it's part of the reason it's so creepy is you keep thinking, wait a minute, what the hell is going? What is that? What the hell is going on here? And it just keeps you thinking, what's going on here almost the whole time.
I liked it until about kind of sort of maybe halfway-ish through, and then because I like the premise, like this is weird, and it's almost like a Stephen King short story where it's like, wouldn't it be weird if you had this, the backroom stuff, and then I felt like it didn't know how to finish itself out because just all this stuff. It was really good. The performances are great, and I love the fact I was just dying over all of the. Because it's set in 1990, and so all of the ugly furniture that he's got this awful furniture store, and he's this poor guy. He's just having the toughest life. He owns or manages the furniture store, and he's like living in it, like because he's in a fight with his wife, and so there's a scene where it shows him kind of waking up in a bed, and it's like he's watching TV in one of the beds in the store.
He does his own commercials for TV,
great.
and he's a pirate character in the commercials.
I saw a movie.
What did you see, Gary?
They Will Kill You.
Oh.
In theaters?
No, not in theaters.
Okay.
It was on HBO finally. It was in theaters. But this was a wild film. This was really wild.
They Will Kill You.
They Will Kill You. It's about a woman, Zazie Beetz, whom I'm just crazy about, takes a job as a housekeeper in this New York City high-rise. But she, at first, appears unaware of the building's history of disappearances. But she should have figured it out because as she's knocking on the door, there are carvings all around the door of Satan. Well, this great horned creature.
What could go wrong?
Might give you a clue that something's up.
Exactly. But what we do find out is that she's searching for her sister.
Ah.
But it's one of these over-the-top, wild, violent comedy films.
It's comedy.
Yeah. So, when somebody gets their head cut off, like a cartoon, they stand there for a minute while fake
fountain of blood.
Fake Quentin Tarantino blood goes spurting out, and then they drop.
Okay.
No, that's the way it happens in real life. Take it from me. Take it from me as a person who's chopped off a few heads.
But I was watching Zazie Beetz there, and I started liking her when she was Domino in Deadpool 2.
She looks crazy in that picture.
Yeah. She should be the next James Bond, I think. She kicks ass.
I really liked her. I saw her in it. She was in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
With.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With what's his name? Little
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a wild movie.
I like the vibe. I've got the trailer. I'm just watching it. Can't hear anything, but I just kind of like the visual that I'm seeing in this.
Patricia Arquette with a Scottish accent.
Oh yeah, okay. That's who that is. Okay.
And Patricia Arquette we know she can play crazy.
Well, and she's the leader of the crazy. This, yeah. I'll tell you about it off the air if you're not going to go see it.
No, I'm going to watch it.
There's a lot of really cool, stupid stuff in it that's just great. Anyway. All right, we will take a break. We will be back to crawl towards the exits after a song. Stand by.
X96 plays over 40 years.
A Morsel of Murder with Gina Barberi. Radio from Hell on X96.
I stumbled across this story and I knew you would love it, Gina.
Well, I've never heard of the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run.
Whoa.
The Cleveland Torso Murderer. This is historic murder. An unidentified, never caught, never identified, no idea who he is, serial killer who was active in Cleveland, Ohio back in the 30s.
Yeah, between 35 and 38, 1935 and 1938.
The killings are characterized by the dismemberment of 12 known victims and the disposal of their remains in the impoverished neighborhood of Kingsbury Run.
Okay.
Now this is the 30s, so they're trying to identify the remains of these people. In some instances, they would make a death mask.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then then show the death mask,
paint it up to look real. Yeah,
and then put a picture of that in the paper and say, "Does anybody know who this guy is?" Because they didn't want to show a picture of the actual body. But the interesting thing is, as I'm reading through this, do you know what it reminds me of? That killer in Dexter, the refrigerator truck killer. Is that what they called him?
Something like that. Yeah,
I can't remember.
Because these bodies were dismembered in a very surgical way. They said that they can tell because there's no hesitation marks. Like, I wonder how to cut this leg off. Maybe I'll try over here. Oh wait, that doesn't. It's somebody that knows how to cut a leg off.
And they can also tell that all the victims were probably alive when this happened.
That's what I was going to say. So most of them, the cause of death, like we're alive and then not, is decapitation.
Really?
And
that's not after the fact. I'm going to try to get rid of the evidence.
The men were emasculated in most cases as well.
Ew.
Yeah. And they would find a torso and then they'd find a head later on.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh my God.
But they said that the heads, should we have had a warning about this? There's always a warning with the morsel of murder.
There's always a warning about this show.
Implied.
that the heads were, again, it was like a clean.
Yeah.
So you'd have to think that the person is at least unconscious when that happens.
Now, I just sort of skimmed through the story. Was there any commonality among the victims? Did they
They're
have
men,
something
women, different races, different ages.
Were they all members of that hobo village? That
Many were, but not all of them. They also say that they're pretty sure 12 are by the same guy, but it could be as many as 20. And Bill, you were bringing up that Elliot Ness.
Yeah, G-Man, Elliot Ness. He was, I think he had just taken care of Al Capone. You know, he was a gangster buster. He was sent to Cleveland for another reason, but he finally got in on this case and had absolutely no effect at all.
No,
except he burned down a whole section of the hobo village.
So he's good at he's good at breaking things down, but not so much detective work.
Yeah.
But this is interesting. At one point in time, the killer was taunting Ness by placing the remains of 2 victims in full view of his office at City Hall.
Why hasn't this movie been made?
I know.
Well, probably because there's no conclusion. I don't have my ending.
You just make one
You
up.
could speculate.
Yeah.
Now they arrested somebody, and it's very suspicious. This is why it would be a good movie. So they arrested this guy who was kind of an idiot, but had some details about the murders. And nobody thinks this guy actually did it. They think that the sheriff fed this guy
false confession. Wouldn't be the first time that happened.
And then Jeffrey Epsteined him in prison. He hung himself, but they said the autopsy on the guy, he had a bunch of broken ribs and like like
you do when you hang yourself. Yeah.
Apparently
why would the sheriff do that? Because he just wanted to say, all right, public, I caught the guy.
Yeah,
everything's fine.
Apparently the severity of the murders got worse. Heart ripped out, and they got more vicious. If you could get more vicious than decapitation, but it got worse.
Authorities interrogated over 9,000 people during the investigation. It was the biggest police investigation in Cleveland history. And because they investigated all these other people, they actually managed to solve some other crimes because they had thrown such manpower at this.
There is a book about it. I just noticed this. In the Wake of the Butcher and Though Murder Has No Tongue are the names of these 2 books. Oh, they're written by the same guy, Dr. James Badal.
Maybe he did it.
Yeah, he knows too much.
And then there's a book by Mark Wade Stone called The 14th Victim, Elliot Ness and the Torso Murders. So those are. So if you want to read up on more detail on this, if you're, I really don't like things like this at all. But I understand why people sort of get fascinated with it.
Especially these that are unsolved. It's trying to figure it out.
And as John points out, a delightful topic for 7 in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's if you want to know more, it's the Kingsbury Run murders or the Torso murders.
That was more than a morsel.
I told you, but we had
that was
Bear
a 3-course meal of murders.
We had Bear Week. Help you out a little.
I like the illustrations.
Wow.
It's the season. It's October.
Sure. Be sure to put that in the podcast description that we have.
There we go. Let's see. We got a few.
Yeah, we got a few minutes.
I got this couple of emails here that people just sort of touching base. This one says, "Good morning or good afternoon, Lords of Morning Radio. I'm back in Germany for the 3rd time in 3 years. This time I'm here for my beautiful daughter's wedding at a fabulous family estate near Balm. She's 33, and it's her first marriage, and she's been with her fiance in Utah lingo, shacking up for 10 years. They've been together for 10 years. Now they're getting married. They got no kids. Probably don't plan to have any, as far as I know. I'm so proud of them for doing this whole relationship thing the right way. As always, I don't miss a show. I still listen to the podcast. It's super interesting to hear local ads inserted into your podcast, though. When I first got here, they were UK ads about some kind of workers' comp insurance. Then they evolved into German ads. My German language is sketchy, but I think they're for some kind of upscale wine. This is the kind of this is a snobbish part of Bonn, Germany, called Venusberg. So that's from John. And then we got, you remember last week we were talking about, and we still have this address. It's hate mail. What is it? Hate mail at radio from?
I think it's hate mail at x96.com.
Just hate mail at x96.com.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can send us hate mail. And this says, hey, I sent a bunch of hate mail to that email address you supplied earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if we got it. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I love listening to you all. Not being from Utah, it's fun to hear how many people follow as lemmings, being Utahns. I've been here for 25 years, and it never ceases to amaze me how people here just sort of follow along what the other person says or does. Let's see, who's this from? From somebody named Trucker Seaman. Thank you for your thoughts. And they sent me an Albert Einstein quote, which is too long to read. He loves Albert Einstein quotes.
Oh.
But I haven't seen the hate mail.
There were 6 emails from Topher, apparently.
Were they good?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to check. But if you want to send us hate mail, you can.
Hate mail, hate mail. We all love to get hate mail, hate mail.
It's Hate Mail with Radio from Hell.
That's lovely. I like that.
That'll give us a chance to haul that thing out and use it again.
Who's our listener that's over in Germany right now? That's over there.
It's John.
James Cridland. No,
it's
John Bischoff.
John Bischoff.
Ich möchte jetzt meinen Kopf gegen die Wand schlagen.
Oh,
that's
my.
for you.
Well,
I don't know what I said.
He says his understanding of German is sketchy.
Listen, I had 3 years at Sandridge Junior High School, 3 years at Roy High.
Real, it's interesting that you could take German in junior high and high school.
Yeah, should have took Spanish. That would have been way more useful.
Yeah,
but it was fun. You know, I'm of German heritage, Bill, so this was proud for me.
Oh, that is a German name, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, I think you should move there.
Some food there's some delicious things to eat.
Yes,
in Germany,
there
for
is.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's do the promo and
okay.
crawl toward the exits. Coming up on Tuesday's Radio from Hell show.
Oh, are you going to do the Utah Word of the Day?
Well, I mean, I wasn't planning on it.
But you can plan on an X poll at 7:45. What's the biggest lie you've told your kids, or has a parent told you?
I've never lied to my kids.
More lies on Tuesday's Radio from Hell show, X96.
Bill, you lie to us all the time.
No, I don't.
That's true.
I'm not a very good. The truth be told, I'm not a very good liar.
Are you lying right now?
No. Or if I try to tell a lie, sometimes I get caught because I'm not good at it.
I will never tell a lie. You would make a lousy politician or a good one.
I never lie, and I'm always right. No, I just try to tell the truth about things. Because whenever I tried to lie to my mother, I got in trouble. So I just don't do it.
You don't have a tell?
Yes, I stutter and start stammering and don't speak very well.
Okay.
I think that's my biggest, and my face gets really red when I try to lie. I don't know. I'll lie about things to save people's feelings sometimes, but
like let's try it right now. Bill, has it been great having me on today's show?
No, not really.
Okay. He's telling the truth.
I can't lie.
Okay.
Are you back tomorrow?
Yes.
All right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
We'll see you then. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
I'll be back to host the afternoon program today from 2 to 7, but I'll play a lot more music and say fewer words.
All right. Nick is next.